Hello CQ, this is 26 Division 26 Tango Charlie 101, looking for DX and we're standing by. Please QRZ.
Tango Charlie, this is 23 Romeo Charlie 251.
26 Tango Charlie 101. Good evening to you, sir. It's Alex of Portugal, Alpha Lima Echo X-Ray.
Tango 101. Very good copy. It's North Georgia, USA. The name is Ray. Romeo Alpha Yankee, like the sun ray. And you got the call already, correct? 077. We're in North Georgia. What's your name? 101.
Good evening, guys. How you doing? Let's just see who's in the chat first. How you all doing, guys? Yeah, I was chasing a bit of DX as it goes. Hello, Gaza. Hope you're all right. We've been having some stuff coming in. Let's get this live chat going. Same thing. First of all, guys, rig check. Now, for some reason, the live chat view is not playing ball. Let me just refresh that. Right. Okay, guys. Hello. How are you all hearing me at the moment? I bet I'm delayed. I bet it's got a massive delay. Yeah, Matty sent me a... how are you, Al? All right, Andy. I'm good. Hi, all. Hello. Different Gear TV. Good evening. Time to open a beer. I had one about an hour ago, to be honest with you guys, with my tea, pizza. Not hearing any audio. You're joking me. Are you really? 5x9. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Peter. Just say hellos first. Hello, Matty. Thanks for that little heads up. It was Matty's fault I was a little bit late. He gave me a heads up that he was getting into Seattle and that. Now, we have had some... I bet it's dropped off now. I was speaking to an American guy. Hello, Drew. Hello, Gary. Hello, Peter. Hello, Gaza. Hello, Sky Surfer Boy. Hello, Different Gear TV. Hello, Gary. Hello, Shropshire Lads. Had it on mute. I do. You're behind me, guys. I did just have it on mute, and then I sort of undo the mute button. Mike, hi, Al. You're loud and clear. Right, just quickly, before I sort of start doing anything, I'm going to put a quick call out on 415 because I had a guy I was speaking to. Matty, you're 4 bottles in front of me. Well, you know, you don't want me falling off my chair, do you? It might happen one day. I mean, blooming hell, how drunk was I at Christmas? That was the drunkest I've ever been, I think, in a live stream. But I was a mess because I was tired, I think, and never mind. Anyway, I'm just going to put a quick call out on 415. Hello, Richard. I'm just going to put a quick call out on 415 because there was a guy who said he was going to come back. I was speaking to a guy stateside. Can't remember where he was. So I'm just going to put a little quick call out. Now, I think you're a couple of minutes behind in the stream, so don't know what's going on there, but never mind. So I'm just going to put a call out. I'm on 415 LSB and see if anybody comes back. If not, we'll turn the radio down and carry on. Okay, this is a 26 Division 26 Tango Charlie 101. Any stateside got a copy on Central UK. Cool. It's a shame, guys, because it was just Matty just heard Seattle 5 minutes ago. Wow, Matty, you're doing well tonight, mate. I've got a new now down in the bottom. I'll just make this larger. Not that one. I've got a new sort of. Oh, I'm hearing something in the background there. I've got this, and it's some new software for the icon. But you can see my noise down there. Look, it's saying it's 4 to 5, but on the radio it's about 4 to 5. So I've just been using that. Thought it might come in handy. A bit different. I've been having problems with this computer, guys, ever since I spilled water on it. So My own fault. Hi, Andy. All right, let's just see who's in the stream. CB Radio Talk, Matty, Andy, Cowley. Hi, guys. Hope you're doing all well. I haven't been out much just recently. I've been a bit busy with work and family and stuff. My daughter said she was going to see me this weekend, so I actually popped through that door in a minute. I think I just heard you, Matty, but a very distant voice in the back of the box. Is everybody here in the radio okay? No, Gary, it's called, I'll tell you what it's called. It's called WF View. WF View is what it's called. And I just thought I'd give it a go, something different. I've been having problems with my computer, but I'm gonna buy a new one at some point anyway. But can everybody hear the radio okay? Because apparently I had problems again today with the audio. Gave a few shouts out. Okay, Drew. Yeah, it was coming in. It was coming in really, really well. Matty had Seattle and a couple of places on the west coast. Yeah, on the west coast. Now, I've not got through to the west coast yet, so it's something I really want to do is get through to the west coast. Right, I'm listening to you guys. Good evening, Neil. Oh, my moderator isn't in tonight. I'll have to get another moderator, so just in case the other one's not about. He might pop in later. But I haven't got a moderator tonight, so you guys behave yourself or you're booted. Well, if we get Glenn in, Glenn and Drew will have a bit of their normal verbal to each other. Static now. Right, I will put one more call out on 415. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. This is 26 Division 26 Tango Charlie 101 Central UK call. You're getting a lot of noise on 415, but there's some back in the box modulation breaking the noise here at the most northerly village in Wales. Could be me. Could be me. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. This is a 26 Division 26 Tango Charlie 101. Looking for the X and standing by. Any stateside. Copy this one. No, that's a shame, guys. We had stateside. You can hear me out. Oh, nice one, Matty. Sorry, yes, but I've got so much noise here. It's unbelievable. It's not that bad. I'm getting about S4 to 5, but at the moment we've got loads of people. They're still working on this road outside here, and I don't know if they're causing me a problem, but they're working through till 3 o'clock in the morning and keeping me awake. The absolute bastards. But there you go. Anyway, let's have a swig. Right, you can probably hear that going down. Nothing on your side. Okay, I think it's died off, Drew. We had a load of stuff coming in. I actually spoke to someone. It was South Carolina. Just before I came on. So, yes, I was a little bit late because I was doing some DX. And I thought, I hope this carries on because then I can show you guys. But there is still some stuff there. Let's just have a quick look at the radio again before we sort of really get started and I get drunk. But I've got a couple of questions to ask you tonight. Right, let's just have a look. I've got some signals coming in. It could be the Super Bowl. But let's have a listen. The thing is with the ICOM 7300, you see these signals coming in, you go and get them and they disappear. It is, Derek. Yeah, this one's a rattler, which I drink mostly on every single live stream. Oh, you still? Yeah, the problem is where I am, guys. If I was on high ground right now, I'd probably be here in stateside. But I've just gone down onto AM. While it's there, we may as well. That's not America. I don't know what that's coming through on. But yeah, while it's there, we may as well try and get it. States 2 to 3 signal. Yeah, I've got 5, haven't I? A noise, so they're not going to get. I'm not going to get them. I'm getting S1 tonight, then East Coast America. Coming, it's crazy, my end. Yeah. And Matt is getting me, which is weird because he's right up in Nottingham. I am getting some. This is on AM at the moment. God, the things you find sometimes. This is on AM. I'm on 26716. That's some weirdness. That's what I love about radio. You can find some weirdness every now and then. We've still got stuff coming through on the Super Bowl. Just about. I've got about. They're dropping off. Oh well, never mind. It's all dropping off. It's that time of the night. Right, Matty's getting me. Okay, Matty. Sorry, I can't hear you back. Has anyone heard vertical antenna on 555 yet? I don't know who he is. Has anyone heard vertical antenna on 555? No, I haven't. I have heard. Do you know what, guys? I'm not bothering with 555. Hello, Telford O, booming into Telford video 2. Oh, hello. I think you just subscribed. Hello to all my new subscribers, guys, as well. It's been really nice. Now, if you have a look behind me, I've got a new piece of kit. Can you see that? It's basically a clock. It's what's called a Lemetric. Now, I was going to see if you guys could... you don't know how anybody can talk on the Super Bowl. I've actually made contacts to the guys on the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's what's known as a smart clock. And it will give you the date. And I was going to try tonight. I've connected it to Twitter. And what I was going to do is get you guys to message me on Twitter. And then it will make a little ping sound and come through on this little display behind me. The only problem is it will give you the full name out. So I've decided against it. It will give you the full name because my missus tried. She sent me a Twitter. I mean, I don't use Twitter that much, but I thought this would be cool. Hi, Lee. Hi, love. And I thought that would be really cool. People could send me messages, and I don't care if they're rude or whatever they are, but people can send me messages through Twitter, and it would come up on this little display here. But that's my current subscriber count at the moment. I'm absolutely blown away, guys. You tried 26805 out. I haven't at the moment. So yeah, I've gone up exponentially. That's a too big word for me. Hello, Darren. Hi, Darren. To Sugar Delta 309, Darren in Atlanta. Hello, Darren. Thanks for joining us. We got quite a few statesides coming in. Yeah, so yeah, it's a really nice bit of kit, expensive, and it's called Lemetric, and it will give me my feed, how many people are on sort of subscribed to me on YouTube, and yeah, it's about 157 quid, but I use credit for it. I always wanted one, but there you go, guys, and it will do my little thing, and I can put messages on it as well. It's pretty cool, but not for 157 quid, it ain't. But I can do other stuff. I think I can accept messages on Facebook on it and stuff. But I'll have to try it on my next stream. Love me long time. Thank you. I can try 26805 anyway. I can certainly try down there. But yeah, I thought that would be a good bit of kit. People can Twitter me and they'll see their own. We'll try and refine it anyway for next time. You'll be able to see your messages come through then, and that would be cool. I thought that would have been cool for you guys as well. So there you go, guys. That's a little bit of kit that I've just purchased. Let me just keep up with the. Okay, shut the radio down and pour myself a 4. Don't you start on that 14, Gaza. You still haven't sent me any, and it's about time you did. I need to try some. Or have I got to come over there and try some? Is that what I've got to do? The only thing I've got tonight is a couple of ciders. I brought a couple of new ciders. And, that fourth, yeah. There's now, Drew is in the chat. Drew, I need to ask you how many times I've contacted you in the last 6 months. We've been making contacts with Drew for at least 6 months now. Now, it's not every day. Now, I know he's had pretty much 106 contacts with Glenn. That's Delta X-Ray 444. What's my Twitter? It's just Al Bast. I mean, I'll set it up for next time, Matty. But yeah, it would be really cool. The only thing is, it will give your full name out on this display, and I don't want to give people's full names out. That's not a good idea. To Super Bowl FM, have a look at Facebook. Okay, will do. Big Stack 171, hi Al, and group checking in from Ottawa. Steve, hello Steve. Yes, I think we spoke, haven't we, on the radio? We've just had a bit of stateside coming in there, Steve, but I'm afraid this side it's all died off. Hopefully in the summer it'll be a little bit better. But wow, I don't know how many people we've got in. I've not got my moderator here tonight, but yeah, just explaining. Thank you very much for all the subscribers and all the new ones that are here. We go live on every 100 mark. So if I do reach 1,000 guys, it's going to be a party. It's going to be a big party. And then what I'm thinking of doing after I reach 1,000 is probably just do a stream once every season. So once in winter, once in spring, autumn, summer and autumn, and around Christmas time and stuff like that. So that's my plan. That's if I get to 1,000. To be honest, my subs have been up and down. That went from 838 up to 840, back down to 847, back up to and now back up to 845. So I don't know what I sometimes think it's just YouTube, but yeah, nice bit of kit. Yes, I got you from the Licky Hills. That's right. Yes, I remember, Steve. Isn't every live stream a party? Every live stream is a party. I guess sometimes. Nice one, Matty. Yeah, I suppose no. Well, why not? It's a Friday night. Every live stream is a party. Lots of static tonight, but grabbed a contact with Al this morning. Yeah, Drew. Hey, Drew, I've got something to show you. Hi there, Drew. Sorry, guys. I told you I had a cowboy hat, didn't I? And there he is. I meant to get it last time, but this one's for Drew because Drew lives on a. It's a bit big, Drew. Drew lives on a. Love your channel, Coastal Waves and Wires. Thank you very much. Good evening. Love your channel. You hit 1,000 very soon. Oh, thanks, Walt. Thank you very much. Well, let's hope so. I tell you what, you can't separate Glenn and Drew. They're pulling a Houdini act. I don't know what they're doing, Gaza, but they need to get a room. Anyway, I just thought I'd show Drew that because he asked in the last stream, he asked me to wear my cowboy hat, and here's my cowboy hat. So there you go. I may put it on later again when I'm drunk. Who knows? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What, Drew? Oh, we got a fair number of statesides in here tonight. Oh, bloody hat! I've got to stop the light from shining off. You see, that's why I wear a hat. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. What, Drew? Always knew you was a cowboy, Al. Not really. I don't know how to take that. Cheeky. Well, Drew, I don't know if you remember in the last time, but you asked me to wear it, and I forgot to do it. So you said go and get your cowboy hat on. So what? You took it off? Yeah, it's too big, and it knocks everything. It knocks the mic and everything. So yeah. When I'm drunk later, when I've had a few more, I'll probably wear it later. I've got a load of hats downstairs. I've got all sorts of blooming hats downstairs. I've got about 5 beanie hats. I've got the cowboy hat. I've got like the summer hats. Look like the bandit. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, there's the thing. I think the radio's died off, guys. Yeah, that's a shame. But next live stream should be springtime, so we'll probably have a lot more to listen to. But at the moment, I wouldn't say stateside are dropping off, but Drew, who I've spoke to nearly every day, and Drew, you'll have to give me an idea how many times we've spoke. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody in the chat. I will keep my eye on it. But yeah, you'll have to let me know how many times we've talked, Drew, because I know you've done 106 with Glenn, but me and you speaking have got to be getting on for 50, right? I'm not sure, or past 50. But yeah, we sort of we spoke to Drew nearly not nearly every day, but most days when we try. I did ask you would wear it, but didn't want you doing the stairs in that condition. Well, I've shown it you now. Maybe later. But we've got lots of hats. Oh dear, you guys. Now I don't know if there's anybody new in the chat that's not watched me before, but thank you very much for joining in, and thank you very much for being here. We'll carry on doing live streams, and then I'm hoping if I do hit that big mark, the big 1,000, I'm going to get a couple of special guests in, but we'll see. I'm using my old program I used before, but StreamYard seemed to work really well. What brand frequency are we on? Well, I'm guessing I'd say about 50, Drew. Right. I will pick a channel, guys. I'm also on PMR, so I'm on PR. I'll try and get my teeth in tonight. I'm also on PMR channel 8. I'll keep that monitored. That's not going through the mixing desk, and I'm going to pick a channel we can all sort of try and call me on. So I'm going to go up to USB, and I think we'll use 27525. So 27525 USB. Oh, that's got some weirdness going on the frequency. You can't see it on this thing that I've got some really weird interference coming through, but this isn't showing it very well. So yeah, if anybody wants to try and give me a shout. I'm on 27525, 27525 USB. It's a shame we couldn't get stateside, but maybe in the springtime, I don't know. No more messing with the dipole, Gaza. Why not? Have you got an antenna coming? Now, me and Gaza's who's in the chat. He lives in Coventry, Vermont, and we've been trying to make contact. We've only had a very small contact with each other, but I just thought it'd be great to get Coventry, Vermont, Coventry, UK, and we have sort of heard each other. Right, I'm just listening for Matt. Matt's giving me a shout. Come on in, Matt. I'm listening. I'll give you a couple of minutes. You've got to remember the chat's well behind. At the moment, nothing. No, not hearing anything, Matty. And talking to dipoles, guys, I'm absolutely amazed with this one. I don't know if you can see it out in the window. There it is there. I think that's just the pole arm. And then it goes out there. No, you can't really see it. That's just the arm that holds it. And then it goes out that way. But I'm absolutely shot away by this dipole. It's working really, really well for me. I wouldn't advise anybody else to get one. For the reason is it's working for me. And I've said this in a couple of my videos just recently, that it's just working really, really well for what I need it to do. I'm hearing a lot of locals better. I'm hearing a lot of Birmingham. That's not always a good thing, but yeah, it's working really well, guys. Who'd have thought it? And it's a lot lower down. I mean, you've got to remember, my IMAX 2000 was on the 8th floor balcony, seriously high. If you go back and look at my videos, for those of you who haven't seen some of my earlier videos, go back, have a bit of a marathon with them and get the popcorn out. And, yeah, watch some of the old ones, because I used to have the IMAX 2000. One of my neighbours let me have the IMAX 2000 on the 8th floor balcony. And sad to say that it failed. Now, I know a lot of the guys that normally watch me, they know what happened to the IMAX. They've seen the videos and stuff. But we had 3 storms in the UK last year, and it survived the first 2. And then the third one, it bent in half. And I had the IMAX line on the roof, because the 8th floor balcony, you've got about a couple of foot, and then you've got the roof of the building, so you've got about 7 foot, and then the roof of the building, and it went, and it, luckily for me, it fell on the roof. But this was the weirdest one. I still got stateside, so I had the antenna line on the roof, but I still got stateside. Absolutely amazing. But it's a weird place. I think I've been thinking wrong. No, I'm not getting you, Matty. I do apologise, mate. Now, Matty, yeah, I've got just under 5 a noise at the moment. Yeah, Matty, I'm interested. What was the frequency again? Just put up my Delta loop. Oh wow. We are on 27525, 27525 USB. Andy, yeah. If it wasn't for Lee, and Lee, who's in the chat, he did give me his middle section for the IMAX. That's why I had the IMAX backup. But yeah, this dipole is doing just as well as the IMAX was when it was on the 8th floor balcony. I did do a video over them sort of couple of weeks or days where we had the storms. Hello, Al, how you doing there, buddy? We just had a bit of stateside coming through about half an hour before I went live, and then yeah, don't apologise for being late, mate. Don't apologise for being late. People come and go all during the evening, so you don't worry about that, buddy. Well, IMAX still working after 17 years. They've changed. I think they've changed the IMAX guys a little bit, from what I can gather. They've done a little bit of a change with them. I really don't know. I think they're more of they're not a 5/8 wave, are they? But I've got to admit, guys, this dipole's doing just as good as the IMAX now. I just think it's my situation. It's where I live. I think the IMAX was too close to the building. And I'm still thinking of getting the dipole out further over the car park, because over my balcony, we've got a car park where all the residents sort of come and park. So, yeah, I'm thinking of extending it out even further. I'm just a bit worried about gravity. That's the only problem. I'm worried that gravity might start going that way a little bit. Oh, that's sad. Don't do that. So yeah, I'm worried that gravity will sort of bend the pole. Yeah. There's a version 3 IMAX now. I don't know what version I had. No, I didn't give up with a Sirio Tornado. The fact of the matter was, the Sirio Tornado worked well, but my noise went back up. And then the thing is, I like experimenting. Hello, Dave in Winchester. Good evening. No, what it is, it's about testing stuff here for me. it's testing what works and what doesn't work. And at the moment, I'm glad I've done that testing because the dipole is absolutely fantastic. I'm fell in love with this dipole. Not only do I like the aesthetics of it, I like the way it's working. It's. I'm so surprised I'm hearing a lot more. I got 7 and noise even with the BH noise module. I'm struggling. 7 and noise, Eric, is to be sad to say. If you live in a built-up area, it's pretty much what most people get. Hello, Bill Bright. Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while there, buddy. I think. Were you in the last stream? I can't remember. I had a bit of a sort of surprise live stream a couple of months ago or a month ago. God, I can't remember what it was. It did. It did, Drew. I mean, I got stronger over the stateside. In Shropshire, Telford, you've been testing. Hello, Kilobytes. How you doing? Sorry, guys, if I'm a bit late or I miss you. No, you missed it. No, don't worry there. At least you're in now. And you can always go back and watch them if you want to. Right, I'll tell you what, guys, if anyone's on 27525, I'll just put a shout out and see if anybody can hear me. If you can find a clear channel, we'll find a clear one. But hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. This is 26 Division 26 at Tango Charlie 101, Central UK, Coventry. Cool. Anybody got a copy? Oh, wow. Yeah. Do you know what, mate? I fell in love with it. I do want to try some. I mean, one of the main things, what I do here, especially for the channel as well, I like to, I really like to experiment. I don't know if you guys are hearing me okay, and you're hearing the radio okay, but I'll turn the radio, I'll just have the radio on slightly in the background so I can hear it, and if anybody does shout me, I can get back to them. But yeah, I don't know what I'll do about going live in the future as well, because this mixing desk has caused me problems again today. Excuse me. Yes, thank you. Now, there's a lot of noise going outside. I know. What? I'm getting mail messages saying I've got messages on my live stream. Well, I know that because I'm bloody watching it. That's stupid. Eric, down to 5 and noise on the Moxon, but not good for local. Oh dear, that went down the wrong way. What frequency am I on? Excuse me. Don't vape, drink, and smoke and go live, guys. That just went down the wrong way. What frequency am I on? Right, yeah, I'm on 27525. 27525. Roger. 27525, guys. USB, upper sideband. I thought I heard a voice come through then. Just heard 22 division, work 26 division, but can't hear 26 division here. Okay, Big Stack. Yeah, we had stateside coming in really, really good about half an hour ago now, but yeah, my scope is all died off. I mean, you can see the scope in here, but it doesn't really show much. It's just, again, a bit of software I've been experimenting with. Is it any good? I don't know. I'll leave it to you guys to decide. Roger, Roger. So, yeah, but I have the same problem with vape. I know. Sorry, guys. You're never ready. Moxon do work locally. Yeah, because I used to speak to Lee on his Moxon, but it did some weird things. 27 loud, 22 division loud on 27.48 there. Don't drink and drive and vape. Wow. If you ever go live, guys, and do a live stream like I do, it's you need a bit of this just to chill yourself out. But I'm quite an excitable person, as you know, so I have to behave myself. I went out for the first time, believe it or not, I went out for the first time about 4 weeks ago to a pub to a 40th birthday party. Right, I'll come back to the chat. I'll just tell you this story because I always lose my... Yeah, I always lose where I'm going with everything. But I went out for the first time in God years, a couple of weeks ago, about 4 weeks ago now, on a Friday night, and ended up having a really good time, actually. But I was telling everybody about the hobby, about the CB hobby. And I was more nervous about going out and meeting all my old friends than I am about doing a live stream. Go figure. But I ended up having a really, really good night. So, yeah. Right. Back to the chat. I purchased the same antenna but haven't put it up yet. Looking forward to getting it up soon. Jamie63 here in Ohio. Jamie, I tell you what, if you're on about the dipole, I'm chuffed to bits with it. And you can use it on the horizontal as well. So... I'm using mine vertically. Everybody keeps saying to me, put it on the horizontal. But look, guys, outside, I mean, maybe I'll do a live stream from outside in the summer, get the radios out there and sit on the balcony with a radio on a table out there. But the only problem is you've got neighbours. Oh, what are you doing? That might be fun because you'll see what it's like to live where I live. But yeah, maybe we'll do that in the summer for the next live stream because I reckon that's when it will be, spring, summertime. You out on Sunday out? I don't know yet. Depends. I think my daughter said she was going to come and see me, so I really don't know. I want to. Did you go out in Cov out? I did go out in Cov, Kilobytes. It was a friend's 40th birthday. And the missus wanted to go out, and I said, I don't want to go out. I'm happy staying in nowadays, which is mad because I used to be a party animal, guys. Proper sort of pub, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But it's bloody expensive. I brought a pint of cider and a double Disaronno for the missus, and it was a tenner. And I'm like, you are joking me. I could save that money and spend it on a bloody radio. But I did have a good night. We had a really, really good night, to be honest. And I did some dancing as well. So, yeah, that's the first time we're going to... And we're going to try and get out once a month now, just to stay sociable. It's this lockdown. It really screwed a lot of people up. But, I mean, I sort of had this hobby. So I was into the hobby and... How much did I pay for the DM magazine? It was £6.50. Let me go get it. It's worth getting out. Yeah, my favourite band, they were in Mojo magazine with a CD. There's 17 tracks on the CD. So a little CD came with it. But 17 tracks, and you wouldn't pay that for a CD. They're not really that rare. If you like Depeche Mode, then they're not that rare. I've got everything that was on that CD, so it was a waste of bloody time. But there you go. God knows how far the chat's behind. Now, one thing I wanted to ask you guys, this has been playing on my mind for a bit, and I want honest answers. I don't care. 1995, bloody hell. Send me the money out. I'll send one to you. They've got them in my local Morrison's. £19.95. They're taking the mick. Oh, Henry, we'll get Henry. Can you see Henry? There he is. Henry. It's on the back of the sofa. He thought I was going out earlier because I was getting everything ready for doing this. And he was looking at me going, what are you doing? I said, staying in. I'm going live. I'll bring him over later. There he is. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, 1995. That's I want to ask you guys a question, and I want serious answers. All it is about the length of my videos on YouTube. Good evening, Tom. Hello, how you doing there, buddy? All I want to know is, are you happy with the length of the videos? Would you like them shorter or longer? What Surrey dipole is it you have out? It's called the SD27. Now, where's the paperwork? It's called the SD20, well, or the SD. Let me go and get the paperwork. It's got a gamma match in it, but it's a lovely bit of kit. But if you do get one, guys, do what I did. Get some aluminium grease. Make sure you get some aluminium grease, and make sure you get some amalgamating tape and seal all them joints up. I had a load of problems when I first put it up. I don't know if you've seen the videos, but I did a video on this, most half-hour long. Okay, Andy. All I'm asking, would you guys watch half an hour, or are you happy to watch? I mean, what's your preference? Yeah, just wondered. That's all. I think most of yous I get are on antennas and messing around with antennas. Now, if I had evening, hello, Rob. Good evening, mate. Good evening. How you doing, buddy? What's it like in sunny Australia? Thanks, Kilobytes. Yeah, well, it's difficult, isn't it? It's I've always thought if I do a half an hour video, people will get bored. And I want to make them entertaining, but I suppose if I've got the footage there, 20 minutes. Ouch is saying he's run an SD27 for 10 years. Okay, just make sure you seal them up. That's the thing, because I put it up once and I had water ingress. I did do a video on it, and then that's why my last video was called Return to the SD27. I'm now more than happy with it. Really over the moon with it, guys. I can't fault it. I really can't fault it. But, and this is a massive but, cold air, 18 degrees. What's the temperature here? 5 degrees. That's the temperature here at the moment. Wind 8 miles an hour. I love this little bit of kit. I like gadgets. And I've lost my track again. Rob, you'll have to let me know if you're here in UK coming in, and we'll get a copy. Try and get a copy. Yeah, well, what I've done with the dipole, I'll put grease on every connection, everywhere, no matter what it is. I'll put grease on it, and amalgamating tape round every part. Now, we haven't had any rain. I don't know if you guys have had rain wherever you are. We haven't had rain. Rod's on PMR Channel 8 Grimsby. Oh, I don't think I'd get Rod, would I? I could turn the beam round. I've got a beam for PMR as well, anybody that's new. Cheers, Rob. Yeah, I got water ingress on the dipole, right? God, if I ever got more than 20 people in the stream, I'm screwed, you know. Blimey, where was I? I've lost track again. Right, Rod's in Grimsby. The dipole. It's a great bit of kit. I'll leave it at that. It's an absolutely fantastic bit of kit. Oh yeah, that was the thing about if everybody's happy with the length of the videos I do. If you are, that's fine. Oh yeah, and rain. It's rained there all day. Really, Andy, we've not had any rain, so I don't know if this antenna is gonna. We had a little bit of rain a couple of days ago. We had a couple of drops. Honestly, we haven't had any rain in Coventry for ages. It's been really, really dry. Bit of fog. It got water on it. I suppose if fog's going to penetrate the antenna, then it would get in, wouldn't it? Minus 11 here now, going to minus 23. That's cold. That is cold. And we whinged about 5. Good to see you, Al. Have you tried your dipole horizontal? No, Mark. For the great. No, I haven't, I'm afraid. The problem is, and I was saying this earlier, I haven't got the turning circle. There's not going to be a big turning circle. You've got it. Look, I mean, I don't know if you can see, it's out there. That's the pole it's on, and then it goes out that way. It's not a big enough turning circle, and the thing is, I mean, you've seen the videos. How would I turn it? I mean, it would just be facing one way all the time. It'll be fine out. Good to see you. Whether I get the YouTube counter? It's what's called. Sorry, guys, I know some of you have seen this already. It's that. It's basically a clock, and you connect it to the internet, and it can do all weird things. I was saying to the guys earlier, it will connect to Twitter, and people can send me messages via Twitter, but I've turned that off. I don't tell you why. It's because it shows you people's names, full names. So, you know, I don't want people's names being shown all over the internet, because my missus tried sending me a Twitter, and it did come up. It came up. It bleeps at me. But it's expensive though. This was 157 quid, and thank God for credit. So I just wanted one. I just thought it would look cool in the live stream. You only live once. Someone mentioned to me as well, slight bit of rain in Binley about lunchtime. Cheers, Lee. No rain here. I said 40 minutes. No rain at all, guys. Absolutely, honestly. We had some fog with water, and a little bit of rain the other day. So now, here's one for you. Someone suggested I get another one of them dipoles and have it like that. So you've got it vertical and you've got it on the horizontal. So you've got the best of both worlds, but I don't know how to do that. Tango Charlie 102's here. Hello, Debs. How you doing? Have you watched all your soaps? Yeah, again, Rob. I had Rob. Let me try and explain. Let me just say hello to the missus. The missus came in, so stand by your beds. Rob, I had my IMAX 2000 on the 8th floor balcony. The wind killed it. The very top floors, I have thought about moving to the top floor. And the problem is that they are bed sits. They are small, they are compact, you can't get a lot of your stuff in. It would be great, it would be fantastic, but to be honest, ever since I've put the dipole up, it's working as good, if not better, as the IMAX when the IMAX was on the 8th floor balcony. I think that should help. Zip tie should fix 2 dipoles together. That's a good idea. Debs is Tango Charlie 102, by the way. She's the other half, but she doesn't really like the radio. Don't matter how much I try to get into it, she won't do it. She will help me out with videos and stuff. You've probably heard her voice a couple of times in videos where I said, "Oh, can you just video this while I'm up on a hill?" So she is quite helpful, but can't get her into it. We need more ladies, guys, on the radio because there's not enough. Certainly not on 11 meters. I heard the odd few. We got Maxine, we got Kate. Who else we got? I've heard a couple of, I think 116 division could cancel itself out. Not if they were surely like a hex beam. So basically, Lee, you've got a hex beam, basically with just one, the 4 elements. Yeah. To be honest, Rob, it seems to be working better. Now it's further away from the building because the dipole is I think what I've got to think about here is get it away from the building. I've always thought about it being higher, you know, height is might, as they say. But I mean, I'm in a dip. But honestly, this dipole as it is working fantastically. I would try like a quad. Maybe I could try and make one myself. I've got a load of metal parts downstairs. I've got all. I went round someone's house and they said, "Oh, I've got a load of metal," because I still want to make a PMR 7-element beam. Even though I've got one, I'd like to make one for when I'm out on the hills. So I've got that to make and think about doing. I've got all the things. There's a thing on my phone. A thing about the thing and the thing and the thing. I've got a nice little app on my phone. I don't know if I've done it. I actually did a video on apps as well. Amateur Radio Toolkit it's called, and basically you can put in the right here 7-element beam. So there you go. I don't know if you can see that, guys. No, it's not showing, is it? So there you go. You just put in the sizes you need, and it will give you the sizes you need to make a 7-element beam. So I'm thinking of making a 7-element beam for PMR to take out with me. Like I say, I've got all the bits. You don't think it would work, TX? You're right, Debs. What you been up to? Yeah, again, XXX Jab, thank you, and good evening. Someone also said about 2 dipoles co-phased on the balcony. I've thought about that as well. What I've been thinking about is maybe one on the north side and one on the south side, but I know they've got to be a distance away from each other. At the moment, again, I've documented it in a video. I do have a SSD 5.8 Plus coming down the north side, and I use as a receive antenna. Henry, leave your paw alone. Henry's got a bit of a bad paw, and I just heard him making some funny noises. Leave it alone. I'll come and get you, and then you'll be on the telly. Not the telly, you'll be on YouTube. So there you go. Yeah, 2 dipoles co-phased, and surely that would work, wouldn't it? Anybody wonder why it wouldn't work? Okay. I mean, to be honest, guys, I've not totally cracked it at home, but I really do think I've cracked some of it. I'm hearing just as well as when the IMAX was on the 8th floor balcony. Go figure. Radio can be weird, especially when you live where I live. It really can. I mean, I might win the lottery this weekend, so you never know. And I'll make my dream house. Anybody trying on the radio yet? Anyway, I didn't get many coming back to me about all sounds like a lot of work. I would a tank whip on a jerry can in my attic. Really? How does it work, Bill Bright? Does it work well? I think that the chat's very much behind. I wouldn't like to say how far. Henry, leave your paw alone. Yeah, I just sort of let you know. I've brought some new ciders from Morrison's. Now I'm not. It's about time someone did send me a crate, but Golden Delicious, very nice, very nice. That one. They sell a few different ones, but these are new. I've never heard of this, mate, and that's Granny Smith. But they're nice, smooth ciders. They're not harsh. They're very nice. If I won the lotto, you could move here to Australia and have a noise level of 0. Rob, what an idea. Rob, what's the weather like though? And you've got scorpions and weird animals. No offence. Although we've got crap here anyway. When you leave the room, you'll chat to Henry. He's biting his paw. He's got a problem with his paw. They're doing a lot of building work out here, guys, and they had tarmac down, and they didn't like say it was still wet, and Henry walked all over it, and all his paws are discoloured. Well, the fur on them. Sky Surfer Boy back in the 80s. I had a DV27 on the tin, a biscuit tin as well in my loft. Al is calling on 525. Cheers, Al. I did really well with it. I couldn't get the SWAR down. I had a SWAR of 1.7, and that's all I could get it down to. I could not do any better than 1.7, but it worked well. And then when I was 13 when I first come on the radio. I'm going to go and get him in a minute because he was making some fun. You can't hear it. Well, I don't know if you can. It's picking up, but it's making some funny noises when he's trying to clean his paw. Henry, I'm watching you. Yes, there you are. I can see you. Are you going to go and hide? Hey. So, yeah. He's bloody, the building works around there are horrendous at the moment, and they reckon it's going to last till the summer. Never mind. Progress, they call it. But I'm not going to get political. We don't get political on my channel. I don't do anything like that. It's a happy place to be, hopefully. And this is lush. This is really nice, this is. You're on the top floor of a flat. Bill Bright, are you the chap that's you've got a lot of antennas on your balcony, or am I thinking of someone else? Now, Sky Surfer Boy, I've heard J-poles are really good. That might be something else to try out. I was going to try out a I can't remember the bloody name of it. I'd have to search for it on the old internet. They're the weird one. They've got the basket, the upside down basket. Is it an upside down basket? Yeah, I think it's the upside down basket, and then at the top they've got like a cross, and I can't remember the name of them. Oh, damn it! Well, may as well just drink. Oh, Dave, sorry, Dave. I'm terrible at the moment. My memory. Do you know what? I had the sciatica just before Christmas. Then I had this weird pain in my abdomen. Abdomen. Avanti Astroplane. Yeah, I was good. Yeah, that's the one. Cheers, guys. Blimey, now you're ahead of me here. Yeah, I was going to try the Astroplane, and I still might give it a go. Not Sigma 4, Rob. This is the Astroplane. Go and check them out. I've heard good things of them. But what I've got to do, I've got to get the antenna away from the building. I think that's the thing here. It's got to be away from the building because there's too much reflection coming in. My signals are up to John and Maxine on the Long Mind as well. Stay off the buy button. I know, do you know what? I enjoy trying these things out. I try these things out so you don't have to. I don't care. I love it. It's my hobby. And I like trying these things out. But I'm seriously happy with the dipole as it goes. Couldn't have asked for better. I'd like a Sigma 4, to be honest. I don't know how well it would do here, but it's weird. I think, again, now here is a question for you all. Does having a antenna, a wavelength off the floor, does anybody think it works better? Because people are always saying you want to get it off the floor. What is going on with my app? Lee, would you like to become a moderator? Because I have not got my moderator in tonight. Colin. I don't know where Colin is, but I haven't got my moderator in tonight. what's up with you sitting on the floor down there? I used to run the Thunderpole home base antenna many, many moons ago. Yeah, I was on the radio from 1981. I was on CB radio from 1981 to 1996. I used to have the DV27 at home with my mum and dad's, and then I had a Thunderpole Mark II when I went and lived with my girlfriend at the time. And that worked really well. I remember Stateside. I've told this story a fair few times. We had Stateside coming in on a 30 plus one day on FM, on channel 14 FM. Minimum of half wave. I've found 3 wavelengths if you can for a beam is perfect in my opinion. Okay, Tom. Also, when raised up a wavelength at a time in height. Okay. I think I'm about a wavelength up, to be honest. So I don't know if that's helping with the dipole. I'm on the 5th floor, which is about, what's a wavelength, guys? I mean, I could work this out. Is a wavelength about 30 foot? A full wavelength is about 30 foot, isn't it? Now, the bottom of my dipole is up about, I'd say, 30 foot, give or take. Okay, I think I'm about, do you know what? I think I'm about a wavelength above the floor here. 11 meters, of course it is. I do feet, guys. I don't do meters and stuff. I'm trying to move over to meters and things, but yeah, I don't know why. I've always been stuck with feet. 33.2 feet. Yeah, I reckon that's about where my antenna is as well. I really do. But until you try these things, I mean, this is the thing about living here. Until you try these things, and I've come up with some amazing ideas, I think. It's like, for example, you know, the antenna on the north side and putting it through oh, I'm getting some weird noises on 525. Now, I wonder if this is all the traffic outside. I'm getting a right weirdness. Unless we're getting any solar activity tonight. Am I showing me? I don't care. I'm 55 this year, guys. I'll be 55 in end of May. I'm hoping I'll reach 900 subscribers by then. So I'll by May, and then it'll be quite a party. When you were live, maybe add the frequency you're on along the bottom. Yeah, good idea. Well, the thing is, we move around a bit. We do move around a little bit, and depends what's coming in. I mean, if there's a lot of, you know, I'm still stuck on 27.525 at the moment, but I'm getting some weird interference. I'm getting like bubbles all over across my scope. You can't really see it on here. I'll try and bring this up. No, you can't really see it. I'll have to reload because can you see here? There's some weirdness going on, and I don't know if it's the work that's going on outdoors. So I'm going to have to go and sort my dog out because he's all right on the mat. He's doing some business. Yeah, I'm getting some weirdness on the radio at the moment. Yeah, I think most CBers around the 50 years of age, aren't we? We're around that sort of 50 mark. Will you hurry up then? Sorry. My viewing, the people that view my videos are mostly between 45 and sort of 60. Right, let me just go and sort the dog out, guys. I'll be back in a sec. to everybody. Come and say hello to everybody, Henry. Henry, quick, hit the mic. Come on. What's the matter? What? Right, you want a treat? He's a good boy, isn't he? Hello. What? What's this? What's this? He's getting old now, guys. He's 10. He was 10 on Valentine's Day. Can you see all this brown where he's been licking his paw around his face? That's because of the bloody the tarmac that they're laying. Yeah, I've got temporary traffic lights around here at the moment. Yeah, I don't want kisses. Yeah. Have you got temporary traffic lights in your area? I did a couple of weeks ago, and my noise floor shot up now. You can't hear it. I bet if I turn the microphone up. Actually, you can't hear it. They're doing the roadworks around here. It's a bloody mess. Yeah, that's you on the telly, Henry, or on the screen. Yeah, they've been doing it since before Christmas, and it's a right bloody mess here at the moment. Pretty pissed off with it, to be honest. Yeah, let me just catch up with the chat. Guilty on 51. Right. Oh, I'm getting something on the PMR. Anybody got a copy on Tango Charlie 101, Central Coventry call? PMR here is a waste of bloody time. Henry's reading the chat. So you're reading the chat. Can you tell everybody what they're saying? Oh, I'll tell you what we'll be here. These are the workers doing the road at the moment. You'll hear them, but they're a bit sweary. And they've all got PMRs. I was listening to them last night. Hello? Anybody hear me? Maybe I should just leave them be. But you can hear. Oh, I mean, it's only going out about 200 yards away, and all the. What are you looking at? Yeah, but these are all the sort of road workers outside. They're all on PMR Channel 2. And I was listening to them last night. And I'm thinking that. I want to tell them to hurry up and get it bloody finished and stop messing about. Will you sort it out? I'll turn it down. But yeah, there you go. That's the road workers using PMR Channel 2 outside. Go and tell them, Henry. They've damaged your paws, haven't they? Right. Let's catch up with the chat. I was an early teenager in the late 80s and early 90s, and returned to it in my mid 40s. Only a handful of boys up in my home. 20 that we have a wee net going. That's cool. I started a net here. We've got a bunch of guys on Channel 33. They're on there every day, and there's a big bunch of them. Bit of naughty words, yeah. Wow, I did not know that anybody can use PMR over there, because over here you must be. Yeah, it's 446, Rob. It's what's known as 446. And what we find, I find here, you can only use small radios, 0.5 watts, and use them. You can only legally use a non-detachable antenna. I've got a beam and stuff. But again, it's for experimentation. It's experimentation. Tell them there's been a change of plans to the roadworks and they can go home. They'll never get it finished then, will they? I want them to get it finished and sod off so I can drive around my city and get to my work in the morning. I'm fed up with it, guys. And then there's Henry's paws. I don't know what he's staring at. He seems happy though, doesn't he? What are you doing, Henry? Who's that on there? What's that? Do you want to get down? Do you want to go and have a lie down? What? What's scaring you? So it's got spooked by the noise that's going on out there. It really is loud, guys. You can't hear it. But yeah, there you go. It's not very nice around here at the moment in the area for roadworks. I mean, and it stretches all the way down from, there's a set of traffic lights there, all the way down there. And do you know what? I'm going to have a little bit of a whinge. Sorry. You go past them and there's always three workers that are just sitting there pointing, going, yeah. And I'm thinking, will you just get on and finish it, for God's sake? Right, I've had an 80-kilometre copy hill to hill on half a watt, both ends. I had a Bofeng on 0.5 watts from Broadway Tower in the Cotswolds to the Derbyshire Hills. Now, I'm not sure what Derbyshire Hills he was on, but yeah. And PMR 446, Rob, ranges from 446.006, I do believe, to 446. We've only got 16 channels and there's a 12.5 kilohertz step. If I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Yeah, mate. Well, they're on there now. I mean, but I think they're using the CCTS. Because I don't know. I mean, if I say something now, it's like, isn't it about time you got these bloody roadworks finished? Oops. Someone came back. I do this all the time. It's like there's a restaurant over the road. So I wonder if they heard me. Anyway, I'll leave them to it. I won't hassle them. The things I do when I've had a few. I'll get in trouble, won't I? But then again, are they allowed to be using PMR for doing this stuff? They've just been thrown these radios, haven't they? Shall I just? I'll leave it on in the background a little bit. There might be some swearing because they're builders and road workers and stuff. Henry, do you want to get down? Okay, he wants to get down. There you go. Go on. You've seen everybody. Everybody's seen Henry. This is terrible. I tell you what, it's a shame I can't go out on my phone and still connect to live. I'm going to have to figure a way to doing this, and I'll show you what's going on down there. It's honestly, it stretches for about half a mile all the way outside the front. I can't turn right out of here, and I've been doing this since before Christmas. I'm still listening to them. I mean, I might be able to see my antennas. Hello, anybody hear me? Maybe they're using CCTS. Don't, guys, I'll get in trouble. Can you finish off that bit on the side? Have you got the thumper out? I don't know if he's coming back to me, guys. If they can't hear me, because I'm. Oh dear me! Yeah, they're very close. They're very close, and they're just using. They got the tone squelch on, haven't they? I don't know. Have they? maybe, maybe they just ignore people. I mean, don't they realise that other people use PMR? That there probably is other people using PMR, or do they just get given these radios and use these? They get chucked these radios and go, you've got to use them. That's what you're doing. But funny. I mean, they're wiping the scale with me. I must behave myself. I'm a sensible CBer, they say. Well, I try to be. I do love the hobby. Yeah, that's right, Paul. Hello, Paul Edwards. Sorry, I just caught your comment there. Yeah. Supervise. Yeah, I have to have a whinge. It's what I do best. You should hear me and Rich on a night. Have a whinge about stuff, but I can't really lift the computer up and show you what's going outside because there's flashing lights and all sorts going on and traffic lights, and it's a bloody mess, to be honest. And what they're trying to do in Coventry, you see, what they're trying to do in Coventry is make sure we don't have to pay this fee for coming in and out of town. So they're widening the road. It don't look any different to what it did before. Absolutely waste of time trying to stop pollution, and yet you're going to force more traffic down by us. It doesn't make any sense. It's just these people that, and like I said, I don't do politics, but these people that do work for the council and come up with these stupid ideas are absolutely nuts. They need sacking, tell you. Absolute idiots. And I expect they still bring in the fee for driving in and out of town. Now, this is a problem living so close to the town, I guess. So, yeah. But there you go, guys. That's Coventry's a mess at the moment. That's right, Bob. 5 times standing around the hole and digging it. They're not even digging it. There's about 6 of them standing around the hole and pointing at it, going, it's a hole. Is it? I think it's a hole. Well, it looks quite like a hole. Let me bring Bob in. Bob, is that a hole? I don't know, Dave. It looks like a hole. Well, how did it get here? I don't know, Bob. Jim, we've got a hole. How did this hole get here? Don't know. Do you want to fill it in? Well, it's there for a reason. I don't know what's going on. Sorry for that, guys. That was me going off on one then. There you go. So, yeah, it's crap out here at the moment. Well, I did a little bit of drink and I'm off on one. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. No, I can't. Can I? I'll get in trouble. One of these guys, you're going to get Ofcom watching my channel and going, this guy's brilliant. Nick him. I don't want to lose my radio quick. Be right back. No worries, Bob. Yeah. Back to Steve Shelley as well with his comment about City Fibre. We've had City Fibre as well coming round, but the problem is, stop it, bud. We get you'll get me into trouble. I've apparently got fibre, but it doesn't because of the flat. We don't get fibre up to the flat. So, yeah, my speed could be a lot quicker, I guess, because obviously you've got a green box and then that green box ends at the council. Yeah. And then, of course, you can't get the fibre optics up into the flats, although I'd probably have a quicker stream as well, because I don't know how far you guys are behind, but you're very far behind, I think. I heard you are mobile in London last night. Wow, Tom. Okay. Yeah, I was speaking to Rich about this. Rich did say, sorry, my voice is going a little bit. I'm going to have a whiskey, see if that can make it worse. You heard me, like Al, Tango Charlie 101. I was speaking to Rich and John and I don't think John heard you, and then Rich came in and tried to get back to you. Oh, nice one, Tom. That just goes to show you how to dipole. I've got S5 Anoiso here, Tom, I'm afraid. They're digging around and it should be square, isn't it? The truth, Bob. God, she's packing in, you guys, because you know what? I'll tell you what, I'll have a whiskey and see how I get on. I managed to QSO with Rich. Yeah, I heard. I was listening. Basically, Tom, last night I was trying to set up the audio. I've been having problems setting all this audio up since the IMAX was really close to the building. It seems to have gone now, but I still have problems with it. I've got a mixing desk here, which I put the radio through so you can hear the radio. I was 3 and 4 down to. You are kidding me, right? So yeah, I can stick the radio through the mixing desk. I stick the mic that I use through the radio, so I can, if I want to make a contact on the radio or someone's trying to speak to me, I can use the same mic going through the mixing desk, which then goes through to the radio. So I was messing around with that last night, and I went live about 2 times because once I didn't have any audio. And yet I had 10 people in helping me out, which would thank you very much, guys. You're a great bunch of subscribers. Couldn't ask for a better bunch of subscribers, if I'm honest. And I'm not just blowing wind up your ass. I absolutely mean that. You're a great bunch. How is Richard? Rich is cool. He's away for the weekend, as he normally does. He goes out, see his missus at the weekend. And so he has a break from the radio. But I was 3 and 4. Yeah, sorry, Tom. I've got too much noise here. I've got S5 and noise. Oh, hello. Have we got someone on 525? Is that you, Lee, trying to listen to yourself? How's the audio? Nice. No, Tom, absolutely brilliant. I made it down to London on this dipole. Just goes to show you. Dipole's working well. Come on, Lee. Are you out there? 1, 2, 3. You getting me, Lee?
Good evening, Ab.
You're going to have a bit of weird feedback in the back, aren't you? How you doing?
Yeah, well, not too bad at all, young man.
Good. I suppose you're only trying to listen to your audio. I don't know how well the radio's coming through. Is it coming through okay? No, that's because you listen to it. How far behind in this stream am I, would you say? About 30 seconds?
How well the radio's coming through? Is it coming through okay? Yeah, it's coming through fine now. I think there's about a 10 to 15 second delay on it, mate.
Bloody hell, I did better when I used the StreamYard, didn't I? Okay, and how's my audio sounding on the radio? Is no problem at all?
Yeah, there's nothing, there's no issues this way. It's sounding lovely. Your lovely velvety tone.
I wouldn't say I've got lovely velvety tones there, Lee, but there you go. Rich said I had a problem earlier. I did catch Rich before he sort of disappeared, and he said I had a problem with the audio again. It kept breaking up, like it was breaking up. And I spoke to Tim and John, Farmer John, last night as well on 275, and they were saying same thing. They said I was breaking up a little bit, but obviously it's fine now. So okay.
Definitely no problems this way. I want you to do a 5 and 5 this way out, no problem.
Okay, well, I'm not looking at the radio, but go on. I'll give you a radio report, because that's what we do on the radio. We give each other a radio report.
Sorry, take that out.
You're 5 and 9, 5 and 9, Roger.
Oh, 5 and 9. Oh, I must be slacking. I need to be running 13 watts like what Tango Charlie 37 does.
Well, I've just brought up that little. I've just brought up this little bit of software I'm using, and you'll see what signal you are now. I've just enlarged it. Let me enlarge it a little bit more. I don't know if I can enlarge it a little bit more. So go on, give us some numbers, and you can actually see how you're doing.
Oh, cool, blimey.
I'd be quite happy on 13.5 watts, like Tango Charlie 37 Rich does. But, there you go. And then you're just telling me now on your live stream that you're going to enlarge it.
Wow, it is behind, isn't it? All right, then. Well, I'm going to get back to the live stream. That's Lee, by the way, who's in the stream at the moment. And, that's how well he's coming in. He's about... Lee is bloody hell. Lee is north of me, sort of... How far would you say you are, Lee?
Approximately as the crow flies, it's about 9.7 miles. You're about 2 degrees north in a straight line. It's approximately 2 degrees north from your location to mine, and I think I'm about 182 south. Yeah, you're 182 south from me.
Yeah, okay. But we do struggle, don't we? When I had the IMAX up, and this is another thing, guys. When I had the IMAX up, Lee couldn't hear me. But I do have to go through the flat. So I have to go through the flat, and I have to go over a few hills to get to Lee. And like I say, it's not that far away, but I do struggle with that direction. But there you go. All right then, Lee. I'll see you back in the stream, and I'll keep my ears open on here if anybody else wants to try it. Al's been trying. Keep your ears out for Al. Al, who's in the chat, down in the Thames Estuary, he's been trying. He's been putting a few shouts out, but I don't know if you're going to hear him or not. But Al, sorry, mate, I didn't hear you either. But we'll keep going.
Yeah, no problem there, Al. I'll put the preamp on, and I'll attenuate the radio. Put the preamp on the extra, and see if that works. See if I can hit the Thames Estuary.
No worries, buddy. Cheers for that. Nice one. And I think I've cracked it with the audio tonight. I'm not sure, but okay. In a bit.
Ciao for now.
There you go. There was Lee. He's in the chat. So yeah, he's not far away. And I do struggle with him when I had the IMAX up for some reason, but closer to the building and all that malarkey. So yeah, the dipole is. It is. It's Tom, like you said, cracking dipole. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love it. I just that's it. I'm done here, really. I've figured it out. I haven't totally figured it out, if I'm honest. I've got to get rid of this noise now, so that's why I'm thinking of getting a dipole on a longer arm and putting it further out that way. So further out that way, and maybe, it might find the quiet spot in the car, because there is a quiet spot in the car park. Because when I go mobile and I drive into the car park, there's a little place where the noise goes down. So if I can find that, we may be in, but I don't know. It's all good stuff, Breaker. Right, who we got in the chat? I guess we've lost our American friends. I don't know. I think Rob's still in. We've got 26 people watching. Let yourselves know, guys. I hope the person that lives on the top floor doesn't wear hearing aids. They would think they're hearing voices when you transmit. I don't know. I tell you what, I've had some weird noises here. I think someone had a remote controlled car. And I don't know if anybody knows, but old remote controlled cars uses 27 megahertz. Now, I'm not sure where on the band they use 27 megahertz. But yeah, I'm going to do something really naughty here. I'm going to get a glass. I've only got a little bit of that left. It's apple. This could go all pear-shaped. Oh, I thought that was a cork. How did you say we reached TC27 this morning? Oh, nice one, buddy. Also, Richard is only 7 miles that way. So Rich is 7 miles sort of that way. In fact, Rich has been a really good pal of mine. We've become good friends, as has Lee. Lee's helped me out a few times with antennas and stuff. In fact, it was Rich. JD Apple, I'm on the honey. I'm going to be naughty and stick some cider in it. I'll tell you how it is. Well, if you don't see me soon. That's very apple. Do you know what? That's almost like pear drops. What you got, Bob? Hey, Bob, did you manage to stay in then? And guys, if anybody's watching, please like and subscribe. If anybody's watching that hasn't subscribed yet, we do videos every Friday. Put my counter up. Put my little counter up behind there. So give me a couple more subscriptions. So we'll have a look at that, because that does update live, by the way. This thing here, it updates live. This is probably going to be a very bad idea in the next half hour. Oh shit! Yeah, I did, Lee. I did. Oh bloody hell! Caught that drink. Well, yeah. Geez, what's the strength of this? This is 4.5, and I've put some apple cider in it. Nah, Tommy, will be fine, mate. I'll be fine. Did you see? You didn't see my Christmas live stream. I went for 5 hours. At the end of it, I was like this, going, "Yeah, I was pretty bad, mate." When I start getting drunk, I get quite sweary, and one of my eyes goes. One of my eyes starts going a bit closed, and my moderator, who's not here tonight, I hope he's all right. Colin, if you're watching later, I hope you're all right, buddy. I've got Colin, who's my moderator, who isn't in tonight, which is a shame. Is it grain, Al? You're saying it's apple and grain? Well, no, it's apple and apple, isn't it? It's just apple and apple. I don't know. How do they make the JD? I really don't know, but that's nice and warming. Yeah, I was TXing my live stream on SSB. Did anybody hear me? Who's there now? There's someone there. Oh, it's Lee again. That's Steve 007. He's over in Leicestershire. Yeah, Colin, he's my moderator, so I do need another moderator, really. So if anybody wants to step forward and be my moderator, you're quite welcome. But it means you'll have to be here all through the whole live stream. I'm just trying to figure out how long I've been going for at the moment. 1.5 hours, wow. The longest live stream was 5 hours. That was the Christmas live stream, but I got very, very, very drunk. And I'm afraid sometimes I run out of stuff to say. You know, I've said all... Well, I suppose new subscribers, you sort of tell them the old stories again, I suppose. But for those that have already heard the old stories, they know all about it, don't they? But it's nice. It's really nice to have everybody join in. I had Steve Stevens join in last time as well. I had a little surprise. I hate going all the time. I'm not bloody the best tonight for some reason. I've had quite a bit of illness. You know, I had my sciatica before Christmas, and this is something I was talking about earlier. I had this little pain in my abdomen, and then I had this cold a couple of weeks ago. Oh, it's funny, Rob. Well, look, you know, as long as I don't offend anybody, that's all I care about. Yeah, so I had my cold in the last couple of videos you've seen. Well, I'm not bloody nasally, and I'd take myself up to Burton Dassett Hills, and you got to do it. And the DX was really supposed to be good that day, and I didn't do too well. And then last weekend, after my cold, I had bloody toothache. So yeah, it's one thing after another. Hopefully, I'm going to be okay now, and spring is coming, and I'll be reborn. It's a lively git. I don't know. Best old school radio. Henry, why are you hiding? Henry's hiding behind the sofa. Now, the reason I chose this is because I started off with one of these. I started off with a Uni-Ace 100, first ever radio I had. Well, that's a lie, to be honest. The first two radios I had, you get funny when you're drunk. I'm funny when I'm sober. It's just that drunk, it is. I've got to be honest. Going live is nerve wracking. I love it. I really, really enjoy you guys. You guys really help. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just a normal everyday person, to be honest with you. I really, really enjoy. Once I get going, I really, really enjoy the live streams, guys, and I have to have a drink just to sort of calm my nerves down. My problem is I run on nervous energy all the time. Even for a 55-year-old, it will bloody kill me one day. But yeah, it can be nerve-wracking doing these things, and of course, the bigger I get, the more people are going to be in the live stream. But I come off it when I finish the live streams. I really get a buzz. It's an absolute buzz. I mean, I used to DJ many years ago, and I'll be honest. I wouldn't say. I don't know how to put this. I like entertaining people. I've always wanted to entertain people. It's like I've had many parties round here many years ago when I used to do the DJing at the local pub I used to be in. Yeah. Anyway, we won't go into it, but everybody used to come back after the pub afterwards. Everybody used to help me bring my kit back because I had lights and lasers and all sorts of stuff, and my computer and everything. And people used to come back, and we used to end up partying to the early hours of the morning. But there you go. That's just a part of me. Right, let's catch up on the stream, on the chat. Yes, Lee said he would do it. Okay, Lee, nice one. Sorry, guys, if I'm missing everything everybody's saying. Funny night, that live stream. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't want every live stream to be the same, to be honest with you. You know, they have to be different, or they get boring, don't they? No one will want to watch them. Build brightly old Stalker 9 or Cobra 148 Mark II, cracking old Uniden radios. Well, this is the thing. I was only a CB guy. I had two walkie-talkies, again, going back, Taxi for Hour, not yet. When my eye starts drooping, no, you see, my eyes are fine at the moment. When my eye, I don't know which eye it is, but when one of my eyes starts drooping, you know, it's getting that time. We'll see what happens when I finish this. But it's a Friday night. Why don't we all have a drink together? That's my idea. It's like a Friday night. It's like we're in the bar. Let's have a drink. And not everybody has to drink. If your thing is a cup of tea, have a cup of tea. If your thing is a cup of coffee, have a cup of coffee. Try saying that quickly, which I just did. Yeah, I would say, are you going to go all Hollywood on us when you get 1,000 subs? No, guys. What I want to do when I get 1,000, that's if it happens. I mean, they've been down and they've been up just recently. Like I was saying earlier, they went down. I went up to 243, and then I lost 3 subscribers, and then it went up to 246, and now I'm down to 245. But I think it's YouTube. I think sometimes it's YouTube that's been a pain in the ass. That it's whatever it's doing doesn't get it right. But I've had a big influx just recently. Right, where were we? Are you going all Hollywood? No, I'm when I get to 1,000, I'm really hoping that I can get a couple of guests in, like Steve Stevens, maybe Max Mountain World, maybe Gary 104's Adventures. I'd even ask Fred, but I don't know how to contact him. Kate, I'd ask Kate, but I don't know how to contact her. Darren, I'm friends with Darren, so I could probably get Darren in. I don't know if anybody knows Darren, but he's 163. He's on about the same subscribers as me, I think. Then there's Drew as well, and Glenn. But no one's in Coventry. No one covers radio in Coventry, and that's one of the reasons I did it. Blooming hell, it's not going down brilliantly tonight, guys. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I did this, because everybody seemed to be down in London doing stuff down in London. You've got Fred. There's a couple of other stations down London way that were doing YouTube channels, and I've got to thank them, because if it weren't for these YouTube channels, I would never have come back to radio for me. But in whiskey for me. It's Saturday morning here, mate. Oh bloody hell. Rob, what time is it? I'd really like to know what time it is. Don't forget, Rob, let me know if you're here, UK. I've been a lazy git just recently, guys. I've not been getting up very early at all. On my days off, I work as a gardener. On my days off, I'm staying in bed till about 11 o'clock. Yeah, represent the Midlands, represent. Sort of. There are a couple of other stations that have just started YouTube channels. But yeah, I'm trying to represent the Midlands, because I don't think anybody does. I don't think there is anybody out there that represents the Midlands. It's all pretty London stuff. You got Gary. I love Gary's stuff. Does anybody watch? Is it 007? I can't remember his blooming YouTube channel. Let me just find it. It's Gary anyway. I love Gary's stuff, and I tell you what, fair play to him. He goes up hills and mountains and stuff. And it's like, that's just cool. That is just cool what he does. I will tell you. I don't know if anybody watches Gary. Let me know if you do watch Gary, but you should go and check him out. I'll give him a shout, because he's different to what I do. And again, I'm not fighting it. 104, Gary, 104's UK CBTV. Go and check him out. In fact, I'll put a link in the chat for you. He's a good lad, Gary, and I've spoke to him a couple of times on the radio as well. And he's given me a couple of shouts out, to be honest with you. But but he does. I've just put Gary's CB channel in the chat. He doesn't do anything live. 104, that's it. Yeah, I do really like Gary. He's been really, really. He's helped me out. He's given me a couple of shouts out, so I'm doing the favour back and giving him a shout out as well. Hey Ray, Ray, are you late, Ray? Where have you been, Ray? Ray, we've got AMC 519. He's been on a couple of Max Mountain Worlds channels, videos. Bloody hell! Don't drink and go live, guys. But it's who I am. I like a little bit of a drink at the weekend, and it does loosen me up. And like I said, it can be daunting. You don't know what's going to happen in the live stream. You don't know if everything's going to work. Don't know if the stuff's going to work. But we do our best. We do our best. And it's nice to sort of have a, Friday night. If you're all staying in and having a drink with me, then that's cool. Trying to get in the chat. Ray, what? Why? What do you do, Ray? Yeah, to be honest, I've had a couple of YouTubers promote me. Max Mountain World has promoted me. Gary's promoted me. Who else? Drew. I don't know if New York 202. Ghost Talk, are you still here? Ghost Talk, Gaz, are you still here? I think they've gone. We did have a big an American contingent in earlier, so it's nice to see. I see you're drinking. Well, of course I'm drinking, Ray. It's a live stream. What else would I be doing? Oh man, what do you expect? Oh, I've had a new subscriber, but it's not showing up on my thing. How bizarre. Let me just see if that's your channel. Okay. Still at 845. I don't get YouTube sometimes, guys. I've just I had a new subscriber about 47 minutes ago. And it's not popped up. Oh, this bloody YouTube is a pain in the backside, isn't it? Really is. But never mind. Tell you what, if I get 845, I don't get YouTube sometimes, guys. I've just dear, no, I don't want that. Where's that gone? No, it's
47 minutes ago.
Oh, it's gone now. I'm good with technology, you would have thought, but yeah, not always. Hello, John. Wow, nothing like a romantic wheel with Max and you on the TV joining us. Well, what are you having to eat, John? And I'm sorry I went all over 515 yesterday. When I was testing out the radio yesterday, I went on to 515 because they said they wasn't. I don't know why. I just chose 515 and everything. And I walked all over John and Maxine who were on 515. I think they were running the net for Rod. I don't know. So do apologise about it, John. I could just about hear Maxine in the background as well. So I do apologize. Yeah, sorry guys. I just put YouTube on and seen how far behind I was with the live stream. So come on, John. Nothing. Your romantic meal. Well, what's all the romantic meal about then? Eh? Is it an anniversary? Still got Lee out there by the looks of it. Right, let's see if we're getting anything else anywhere else. I'm on FM now. Channel 19, not even worth going to Channel 19 in the UK anymore. What the hell? It's probably just people being stupid. I'm getting... I'll tell you what's really annoying, guys. I am getting £9 a noise on FM nowadays. £9 a noise. Steak wedges and stuffed mushrooms. Oh, really? Not cooked salad? I get the mick took out of me because I cook a salad. I do cook a salad. I cook the chicken. Every week on the Tango Charlie group net. Nearly every week anyway. Oh, this is going down nicely and it's warmed me up a little bit. Yeah, my computer's saying I've got high CPU usage. I'm cashing in some of my my pension for my birthday so I can take the girlfriend away. I won't be going to Wales, guys, again. I don't know if any of you have seen the... that was something I wanted to tell you about. I don't know if anybody has seen when I was on the radio in Wales. We went to Wales 2 years ago. We used to go and stop at a free caravan. We had friends had a caravan that we used to go and stop in, and all we had to do was hire the car. And I used to take my CB kit down every week, and we were on the coast. Oh, it's beautiful. We've seen dolphins and everything. We won't be going there ever again. The caravan's been sold because it was a bit old, and so I won't be doing radio from Wales ever again, which is really sad, to be honest. Never mind. It was an absolutely lovely place to stay, and you were right on the coastline. But I'm going, hopefully, it's the girlfriend's 50th birthday this year, so I'm hopefully taking her down to Woolacombe. Now, where we're staying is going to be pretty much like the same sort of caravan we were in Wales. I'm not sure yet where we're actually going, but it's quite high up, so I'll be able to, if I can't sort of set the antenna up at the caravan, I can take my drive on plate and set it up with the car. Not taking my car. I'm going to have to hire a car. I don't think my my car will get as far as Woolacombe or the old van. Bless it. It's a great little van, to be honest with you. I can't complain. But yeah, so hopefully later on in the year there'll be radio from Woolacombe or radio from Devon later on in the year. We won't be going until a lot later in the year around my girlfriend's birthday. So yeah, we love it down there. Absolutely beautiful. So we'll see how we do from down there. But yeah, no more Wales, I'm afraid, guys. And if you haven't seen the Wales video, absolutely amazing contacts I had when I was down in Wales. 100 foot away from the coastline and 100 foot up. And no noise, of course, apart from the caravan next door. They'd turn up at night and turn all their electrics on, and I got horrendous noise, and it was all electrical. But they'd go to bed quite early, so I managed to, carry on and do some radio stuff, and I had some really, really nice contacts. And it was really, do you know what? I love getting away for a little holiday where there's people you'd speak to that you wouldn't normally speak to, and that's a really nice thing of sort of getting further afield and stuff. And I want to do that again this year. I really want to get down to sort of the outskirts of London and maybe speak to Fred. Who knows? It would be nice. I was 5 and 4. Oh, okay. So I was just going back up the thing. Sorry, that was a bit of a long rant, but yeah, we won't be on the radio in Wales again, I'm afraid, unless, of course, we decide to go there for a holiday on our own account. He's going to the UK this year for 2 months. Oh, Rob, where are you going? Where are you going? And would you like to hook up and do some DXing on a hill, maybe? Happily to do it. It would be nice. Thank you, Sky Surfer Boy. Thanks for joining in as you normally do. Really enjoy your company on the live streams. And thank you very much for being there. Thank you very much for supporting me. And have a good weekend, buddy. And we'll catch you on the radio soon, hopefully. Nick, you gained 2 S points to me just north of Junction 3 M42, south of Kings Heath, with the new antenna out while I've been listening to you. Wow. Like I say, guys, this dipole, I didn't want to do a whole video or a whole live stream on the dipole, but there you go. It's absolutely working brilliantly. 305 net is impossible here. What's that? They're a caravan site. DIW. What's that, Ray? They're a caravan site, what, near you or something? Yeah, I did say I'd come and see you, Ray. Oh, Stu wants to meet me as well. He said I was speaking to the Stu. You don't want beans, John. You'll be farting all night. What was the saying? Where was it going? Ray, there's a caravan site. Are you trying to tell me there's a caravan site near you? This bloody lag with the internet, honestly, guys. I may knock this, what I'm using, on the head and start using StreamYard instead, because it seems to be a lot quicker with stuff. Because I have to wait for answers for stuff. I will pin you over this weekend to tell you where and when, mate. Okay, nice one, Rob. It's a shame we've never made the contact down to Australia, though. It would be cool. I've only down in Wales. Oh, okay. Thanks for that, Rob. I didn't. I'm not down with the kids. With all their language and everything. I should be, although my daughter's 24 now. She said she was going to. Oh, really good news, guys. My daughter, she's just passed a driving test, and she said she was going to come and see me this weekend, but I have not heard from her, so I doubt that's going to happen. She might be watching this for all I know. She's a good kid, though, and I did get her onto the PMR once. So, yeah. Come on, guys, get this clocking up. Although someone did join about an hour ago, but it's not done it on my YouTube channel. It's not done it here. Weird. Maybe it will do later. Nice one. Right, I'm having another one of them, if you don't mind. I haven't got much of this left either. I'm going to finish that off, guys, if you don't mind. There you go. So also got to ask, is there anything else you'd like me to cover on my YouTube channel? Of course, as you know, I don't have my amateur license yet. I say yet, like I'm going to do it. I don't know yet. I might do. Maybe when I'm a little bit older. I ain't had enough of 11 meters yet. I really enjoy 11 meters, to be honest, guys. Ooh, that didn't happen. I don't want it hacked, guys. I want to be real, Rob. But thank you for the thought. Do it. Cheers, guys. Hello, Al. Good weekend, mate. Dave. Hello, Dave. Nicely. I'm not sure you've joined me with a in a live stream before. I know you've joined me on my live streams on Facebook. Ray is Ray, who's in the chat, and I don't know if everybody knows Dave UK Designs, but my little card that I use, Dave designed that for me with Coventry in the background. So if you want your QSL cards, go and see Amen Dave. You better get that poll and beat him up to Coventry. Bob, I have a set to cover 10 meters, 2 meters, 70 meters. I have a radio to cover all the bands, I think. And I know I'd pass it, to be honest, but I don't know. I've been put off a bit. I still use 11 meters most of the time. Yeah, well, it's one of them. I don't, it's all, at the end of the day, it's all radio, isn't it? It's all radio. But as you see today, messing around with the PMR. I don't know if they're still there. I think they've stopped for the night now. I'm just watching, seeing if any signals are coming in. It's all fun, and maybe one day, maybe in my 60s. I really don't know. It's all radio, isn't it? I mean, I used to many years ago when I was a little lad. I used to hide a little radio under my pillow and listen to Radio Luxembourg. I used to love how it faded in and faded out, and I used to love Radio Luxembourg. But them days are gone, aren't they? With stuff like that now. But yeah, these are the sort. I've always been fascinated with radio. It's a shame because when I was younger, when I first came onto CB, I had friends who had sideband and upper sideband and lower sideband and all that, but I never really got involved. I did have a go on their radios, but I always stuck to the UK CB40. But my first Uniden I had an AM board put in it. So if we ever got grief, back in sort of as we get into the 90s, me and my friend over the other side of town used to speak to each other. And we always used to get grief from people, so we'd just knock it down to AM. So yeah, that was my first radio. I would like to buy some more radios, to be honest with you. How many have I got now? 1, 2, 3. Well, we're talking CB radio here. It was an 11 meters and 27 megs. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus my Alinco, which isn't really a CB radio, is it? It's an HF radio. I love the Alinco. I love my Alinco. Fantastic audio on it. Don't ever change, if you get an Alinco DX70, don't ever change the mic on it, guys. You don't need to. Oh, yeah, and I've got my, which I blew up. Where is it? Oh, it's been demoted. It's been demoted to the back of the cabinet. I've still got my President Grant, which I'll use when I get my Linear back. Now I don't know what's happening with my Linear. Well, Linear was supposed to be coming back this week, and I have messaged the guy, and I don't want to hassle him because he's having a tinker with it. He's making it better, so I really don't want to hassle him for it. Right, let's have a look what's going on. Fingers crossed I will have my poll for the beam in the next few days. Okay, it's another question, but I think I find hams a bit boring, but worth it as we use ham radios. Okay, yeah. You already have set. Mate, at full call and I still use 11 meters. Okay. Radio North Sea. Sometimes on hand there's just too serious and radio should be fun. That's why I play on 11 meters. Oh yeah, well, you know, ham should be fun, shouldn't it? I mean, that's what it's about. You take the fun out of it. What's the use? Nice one, Darryl. I used to love listening to the Smokers on my scanner. Used to love shortwave radio. Very true. That's why I don't enjoy it. The ham DX. Oh, Andy, the DX70 is a fantastic radio. Ray, no, I haven't got the money, mate, at the moment. I've got no money at all. I'm buying things on credit, like this thing behind me here. This lovely bit of kit. I wanted one for. No one bought me one for Christmas. So yeah, I bought one myself. I just thought it would look cool. I love gadgets, though. Going to say 73, Mr. Al, my curry has arrived. Cheers and beers, my friend. Love what you do for the radio. Massive thanks and catch you again soon. Dave. Thanks, Dave. I'll try and get out and get down to you. Dave, before you go, are you still trying? Are you still sort of trying for the DX Sunday on the DX on FM? Because if you are, I'm going to try and get close down to you guys. I know you're in Winchester. Are you still doing that? Because I don't know what's happened with Sid. Mr. Sid, I think he's gave up, hasn't he? But yeah, Dave, we'll try and get the contact soon. I'll try and get out further down to you. I think we spoke to each other before. I can't remember. There's so many contacts I make nowadays. Yeah, SIDSnet. Are you still doing the SIDSnet type side of things? Because that needs to be kept alive, guys. SIDSnet was one of the first nets I actually went on FM, and I don't know what's happened with Sid, and I'm gutted that he's not doing it anymore, because I used to go and speak to Mark. Mark tries every week to speak to you guys, and he's just not getting through, which is a real big shame. I always go and sit on 34 whenever I'm out at my don't drink. Whenever I'm out on my perch, Dave, I do try and give you a shout, and I always try and give you a shout from home and hope that the ground wave is working. So, you know, I will try, guys, and keep it going. And great that you guys are keeping it going, to be honest with you. I think, I mean, Sid's just turned 90. Yeah. I tell you what, Dave, respect to you. I think Sid has retired, and yeah, he's 90. He's 90, for God's sake. So fair play to him. At least I got the chance to speak to him, you know what I mean? And he was always, yeah, there's videos of him up on different perches with like double beams and stuff. So yeah, keep it going, guys. We'll all get to Sid's age one day. Yeah, I think the drink has just kicked in, Rob. I've been really sort of, it's been a weird one for me tonight, guys. I don't know why. I think I prefer going spontaneously live, because when you know you've organised a live, you've got to remember what you want to say, what you want to talk about, what you want to do, and it all goes out the window, and then things go wrong, which they haven't tonight, to be honest with you. I know, bless him. I don't think I'll ever get to 90. And that's why I like having a drink, because it sort of, I'd say it calms me down, but it doesn't, does it? But I really appreciate all you guys turning up and join me in the live stream. And tell your friends, get them to sub me, and get me to that 1,000. Because once I get 1,000, I don't care. I just would love to make it that far. I mean, 845. It's amazing for me. It's absolutely amazing, and I really hope you enjoy the videos, and I'll keep doing them. Sometimes life can be difficult, as you know. I mean, I even tried doing videos when my back was out and I was on the drugs I was on, and my God, do you know what? I look back on them videos when I was taking all the sort of medication for my back. My God, how slow was I? I was like totally stoned all the time. I was like, Yeah, hi guys. Well, yeah, this is what's going on. Stuff. I look back at that and go, well, documented it, haven't I? I put this on my YouTube now so I knew when you start. Cheers, Rob. No, it's honestly, guys, you don't understand how much I appreciate you guys being here. And if it wasn't for you, and I've said this a couple of times in streams when I've got a little bit drunk. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. Although probably would I? I don't know. No, I probably wouldn't. But you guys make it for me. And whenever I'm in a live stream, you always make it for me as well. And I know there's a few new ones in here tonight. And hello, Nick Spencer. I don't know if I've seen you up in the stream earlier, but you guys make it for me, honestly. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming here. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate just, enjoying it. And I'll carry on working hard on these videos. And doing the lives as long as you're here, I'll carry on doing them. It's as simple as that. It's always absolutely great fun. What can I say? I'll leave it at that. So when you're going to do a net? Oh God! Right. Ray is asking about. I'm in a group. I've told you this before. I'm in a group called the Alpha Romeos, which is Al and Rich. Me and Rich made a very small group called the Alpha Romeo. I have, Rob, and we keep meaning to do a net. It means I'll have to go out somewhere. I've got a bit lazy, guys. After my back went, I have got a bit lazy, but I do enjoy going out everywhere. I want to go further afield. I want to do a bit more. I'll have to take my dog with me a bit more. I'll have to take old Hennas with me a bit more, and I'll have to find somewhere he can sleep in the car. I do love the summer. I don't like the winter. I've said this before as well. My car is cold, wet, damp. Seriously, I've got a leak in the car. This last winter, when I go out to work, I've had to scrape the outside of the car and then the inside of the car, and then the inside of my car looks like it's snowed everywhere. It's terrible, guys. I mean, it's a great van. Don't get me wrong. She's been with me for ages now, and she's been absolutely fantastic little motor. And I've put her through. I've really not looked after her. A CEO 2008. Peter, go for it, mate. Where are you, Peter? I think I'll probably ask you this. I can't remember. Look, forgive me, guys, but I can't remember where everybody is. Ray's in the group that I'm in, so I know Ray. I know Rob. Rob's sent me a couple of messages. I know Bill Bright is now Dave, but my memories. I just hope I don't get dementia anytime soon. Very horrible thing to have as well. And I'm saying a lot tonight as well, which I don't like doing. Got to keep the flow of stuff going. But what time is it? Now? I've been going for 2 hours. Bexley. Okay, Peter, thank you. Where's that? I don't know where it is. I can look on a map, I guess. I can look on the map. Fantastic videos, mate. Gary. Thank you, Gary. No, thank you, guys. I really, you don't... I sort of make these videos for you guys, and I sort of, when I get these really good contacts, when you get these, it's like Australia, I should keep the cameras ready to go really here, but you don't. I mean, I use 2 phones, to be honest. I mean, basically for recording, I use these. I want to invest. I do want to invest. And I'm never going to ask you guys for help. I'm not going to do a Patreon. When my channel does hit 1,000, I'm not going to be. I don't want adverts in the middle of my videos. I watch a lot of YouTubers. This is one of them, Ashens. I've been watching him for years. I've met him. Lovely guy as well. Guy called Stuart Ashen. He's got over 1 million subscribers or more. Lovely guy. I've met him a few times now, and he remembers me. And I told him he did a gig down in London. I went to see him about 4 years ago, and I said, I'm starting a YouTube channel. He went, really? What's it about? I went, CB Radio. Went, I remember CB Radio. Oh, cool, go for it. And he said he'd subscribe, but he never did. But And I'm promoting him a little bit, I guess. But yeah, he's a great guy. Thanks. When you do the net, I will go on the Berkshire Downs. Coombe Gibbet. Okay. Oh, Debs is back. Hello, Debs. I'm just Debs. I'm just being all wistful and telling everybody how I appreciate everybody. Debs is back in the chat. The other half, Sean, to Echo 0 XBT. Keep up the great content and above all enjoy. I do. I love the hobby. I absolutely love the hobby. I love messing about with stuff, and this is why I should become a ham radio operator, really, because I do experiment on 11 meters. So that Debs, that's just a wave. What you've been up to? The girlfriend's in the chat, so I have to behave myself for a bit now. Not that I will. Let's just see if anybody's still on.
Yeah, I never had a problem inside when using my box inside.
Well, Lee's having a nice old chat, isn't he?
Give myself a slight RF burns with using my 703 on it as well, but because I was probably no more than about 10 feet from the antenna from the box and up on the third floor. But
while he's chatting on the net, he's not watching my live stream to get. Although he's probably got it on in the background.
I'm quite happy when they.
Just want to see who he's talking to. I'm nosy.
I'm quite happy.
All right then, Debs. Just a wave. Oh, he's still speaking. This is Steve. But yeah, that's the good thing. Radio still goes on at night here. You've still got people chatting. In fact, I should go down to 275 in a minute because there'll be the locals having a bit of a chat. And it's nice to know people know each other in the chat. Sean and Andy. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. I gave you a little shout out as well. What are you doing then, Dave? What are you up to? And have you had any good, before you go, let us know, have you had any good contacts tonight or today? I've been too busy trying to set up the bloody live stream to go much on the radio, to be honest. Bloody audio things. Tell you, it's a pain in the backside. I'm going to keep. I think I need to keep it simple next time. Oh, you are listening. It's all right. I was just listening to you as well, Lee. Have you got... I've just had the girlfriend come in, right? All she's done is a little pink hand wave. I don't know if you can see it. And she's not come back to me. I mean, support your boyfriend, for God's sake. I'll be in trouble for that. No, I won't. I've been with Debs for 19 years. And we live separately. And I think that's what works. Although Henry is really her dog, but he loves me more. That's wrong, actually. He loves her differently. I think he's crashed out now. Can you see him? Yeah, he's crashed out on the sofa. Nothing today, mate. Been busy. We'll be on over the weekend. Okay, mate. I'll try and get out over the weekend. I don't know where, though. I do, at the moment, money's a problem, of course. And, of course, we've got to put diesel in the car, which diesel is coming down in price again. But I want to get further afield. I'm just not sure where I'm going to go yet. I need to stick a pin in the map and go, right, we're going there. But I need to find some decent hills somewhere. I do want to get London way. I'm trying to remember the names of the hills now. Where's my bloody phone gone? I put it up there, didn't I? Idiot. You can tell I'm getting drunk, can't you? Been some good stuff today. What's everybody else, guys? Anybody else, wherever you are in the world, can you tell me what you've been hearing? I've had 91 division really loud the last couple of days in the radio. I had a 5 and 9 but I never got back. Best QSO was a lobster fisherman at sea in the Gulf of Mexico. You are joking. Nice one, Tom. That's absolutely wicked. I love it when that sort of stuff happens, to be honest with you. My problem is I'm always searching for a really good QSO. I mean, it's like my Australian video. Again, I'd never had I got up one morning, and I don't work at the moment on a Monday and a Friday. It's just the way things are for me. hopefully it will get busier. I need the money, to be honest. But yeah, and I was just flicking around the channels one morning. I think I might have got up at about, I think it was 11, maybe a bit earlier. I can't remember. And I was like, it's bloody Australia. That is no way Australia. I'm here in Australia. I never heard Australia. So I just called and called and called and called. And all of a sudden, I'm like, he's hearing me. And he was in Adelaide. Was it Adelaide? Oh, I can't bloody remember. It was on the east side of and this is on the IMAX as well. So let's hope the dipole can do a little bit better. Of course, I can't point the dipole in that direction. But he was Sydney. That was it. Sydney, Australia. Couldn't believe it. And he came back to me and he was like, he told everybody else to shut up, but I never did get the QSL card. Not even on Cluster. I did ask him for one. I have to go, but great live stream talk. I've been a bit all over the place tonight, Rob. Rob, absolutely pleasure to have you in here. Before you go, Rob, what is the time? What is the time over there? Okay, Tom, I'm just asking Rob what the time is. This delay is absolutely crap, guys. It really is crap. I'm going to have to use something else next time. And I might, we might congratulate you on subs, mate. Won't be long before you hit that 1,000 milestone. Well deserved indeed. I heard Australia this morning. Chap called Shane, I believe, on 11 meters. Yeah, I think everybody knows Shane. I'm not sure, but on the mic with Mike. Thank you for joining in there, bud. 9:20 a.m. You've not been up all night just to watch me, have you? And there's a Mr. Rod as well. Hello, Rod. You're a bit late to the party, bud. I hope you're all right. Thanks, everybody. No, don't get me all wistful. You know what I'd get like. The missus popped in for a second just to wave, and then she's pissed off again. Oh well. Thanks, Mike. Thank you for thank you for being there and joining in every now and then. Really appreciate it. 9:20 a.m. 73, Rob. We'll catch you very soon. I hope I catch you. And give me a shout. I'm not sure if you're on Facebook. Give me a shout on Facebook. I'm sure I added you the other day on Facebook. So give us a shout, mate, and we'll hook up when you come to Old Blighty. You get up at 5 a.m. I know. I'm just getting old. I don't know what's going on with me, guys. Ever since my back went, although I've always been a bit lazy, I feel I'm still a teenager that likes to stay in bed for a bit longer. You know what I mean? I really am. I'm getting like that again. I did go through a phase. When it gets warmer, I'll be fine. I mean, I've only got one heater on it here in the house. We just have the heater on over there. There's one heater and they're crap. They're these economy 7 heaters and they're absolutely balls, to be honest with you. And the thing is with these old flats, these were built after the war. These flats that I live in. Hello, Liam. With the hand wave. Hello. Not sure I've seen you in the stream before, but good evening. Yes, it was Rob. Yeah, I did add you. It took me a while to realise who you were, but there's a guy that's just come on in Coventry that's also added me as friend. Now, I will say this to everybody: if you're close friends, I will add you. But if you're not close friends, then I would add everybody, but I can't. You know, I'm in a lot of groups and everything, and I may have to sort of dump Facebook at some point. I don't know. It's just that it gets a bit too much sometimes, and I've got a lot of people trying to add me as friends, and as long as I know who you are, I'll quite happily do it. But like, I've added a guy in Coventry just recently, and he's really nice, don't get me wrong, but he's been asking for help and stuff with his CB setup, which I'm happy to do. But you got to remember, I've got a life as well. My dad's not very well, as it goes. My dog's not very well. He's 10 years of age. I've got a girlfriend to look after. Well, I don't look after her. Anyway, I'm getting drunk, you see, so I've got to watch what I'm saying, and my brain's going, what behave? No, don't say that. No, don't say this. Just behave yourself. Thanks, Rob. You take care, mate. Absolute pleasure to have you in the live, and it's been a bit of a all over the place tonight. It's just how I am. I don't think I'm 100% healthy at the moment with everything that's gone on. My back's fine. My back's absolutely fine. But I've had a couple of blood tests recently, and apparently I'm really healthy. Thank you. Take care, Rob. We'll talk soon. All the best, mate. Let me know when you come in. Let me know when you're in the country. You take care, buddy, and a pleasure to have you in the stream. What? Guys, can you see what's happened? Can all of a sudden point my finger? That's brilliant, isn't it? Wow. I'm amazed I'm even at this point in time with stuff. Ooh, celebratory drink then. I've finished that one. Right. Okay. What antenna shall I try at home next? Because I don't know. What? Can't you see any difference, Ray? I think it's time for the bandit hat, Al. What, the cowboy hat? Yeehaw! Ray, you've not been watching this in the background. Where is it? That was at 845 about 10 minutes ago. It's gone up to 847. That's my subscriber feed. Bit narcissistic. Don't give a shit. But there you go. 2,225 subscribers. No, that's just the time, guys. That's the date. That's the time. 22:25. 10:25 in the evening. Oh, Rod, the dipole is amazing. I've been speaking about this all night. Yes, nice one, Ray. It's a shame we can't get Rich in. Do you know what? I'm going to message Rich now. Get into my live stream, you bitch. He's supposed to be a good friend of mine, and I'm gonna message Rich now and get into my live stream now. If I tell him we're all talking about him, do you think he'll get in? I've had a message from the girlfriend. Hey, Bab, hope it's going well. You had 36 watching when I checked in first time and 22 the second time, although I couldn't access the chat the second time. Never mind, speak later. Love you. It's nice that she loves me after 19 years. Right, I can't comment on the live stream. Guys, you know, what they're saying is the items are heavy. What? I don't know. What? I don't know what's going on. Right, I'm going to... Rich, Tango Charlie 47, or is it 37? Right, I'm just going to tell him, get in my live stream, you get... He's the station of the bloody Midlands, he is, isn't he? Mr. Rich, Tango Charlie 37. I've just said, get in my live stream, bitch. He will be drunk. Well, I'm getting there. Bring in Rich. Hey, he's all right. I was going to say he's a funny bugger. He's not a funny bugger. He's just Rich, isn't he? He's not into all this YouTube stuff. He's the big DXing man. But he's a good lad. He is a good lad. He's helped me out a lot, to be honest with you. I don't know why I'm pouring my cider in a glass, in a small glass as well. But this is the Granny Smith. This is a Granny Smith cider, so who knows? I've told him. Come and join my live stream. I said to him, get in my live stream, bitch. But he won't. Oh, by the way, I do have a Zello channel for those that use Zello. I don't really use it that much anymore, but I do have a Zello channel. And if you want to chat with me, I'm not going to stick it on now. But if you do use Zello, it's just Al101. I will stick it on for a bit and then it will go mad. And of course, I'll have to turn it off. But I do use the Zello channel. Only you are connected. It's not gone very well, has it? But I do sort of late on a Friday night when I'm all radioed out and say I've had a chat on the radio. I'll go to Zello because everybody goes to bed, and especially if I've had a drink, because sometimes I drink to excess. Not that I've got a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. I've always liked to drink. I'm a little bit more. I used to be terrible in my 20s and my 30s, but now I'm fine. And I would have thought that my health would have been really bad because of it, but it's not been. I had blood tests and everything the other week. Really healthy. I said to the doctor, I said, have you got the wrong blood test? Because that's not my blood test. If they only knew what I drank every weekend. I mean, I always like a glass of whiskey or a short and stuff, but I always have. You think, yeah. Shall I put okay, can I have a vote? Shall I put the cowboy hat on? I look like, not Bonio. You too. I've been told I look like I look like a witch. What the hell's going on here? I've been told I look like the Edge. It just looks stupid. British people can't do a cowboy hat. Although we used to, I'm knocking a microphone and everything, and Drew's gone now. But I used to. Over my local pub over the road, there's a big park, and we used to have a rodeo every week. Not every week. What am I saying? It's getting to that point of time. I don't know what I'm bloody talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. I just can't get it out there. There you go. Very fetchy now. Do I look like the Edge out of you too? Do I need a bass guitar or something? I don't know. Rich ain't joining in, by the way. I've tried. No, the reason I got the cowboy hat is because I used to DJ at a local pub over the road. It's called the Broomfield Tavern. Don't go there because you'll let me down. I no longer go there. Oops, we shouldn't talk about this because love has been lost and gained and everything, and bridges walked and trashed and everything. But I used to DJ there. They were my friends for many, many years, and they brought the pub, and they said, "Can you DJ?" And of course, I said, "Yeah, I've never DJed before." So I bought lasers, lights, and all sorts of sort of kit. I used to play around with like DMX. I don't know if anybody knows what DMX is. No, I didn't, Derek. Very fetch, thank you. No, I didn't. I wasn't a big DJ. I was just DJing at my local pub. But I used to fill the pub. They asked me to do an electronic night because my favourite music is sort of electronic 80s and weird gothy sort of German sort of stuff like that. And they asked me to do a night of electronic music, which encompassed Prodigy. Anybody likes the Prodigy? I love the Prodigy. Depeche Mode, Jean-Michel Jarre, and all that sort of stuff. So it's basically a history of electronic music from Kraftwerk and all sorts like that, and New Order, and yeah, name them, and a little bit of rave maybe. And they asked me to do that. And then they said, would you like to be our DJ? I went, well, yeah, why not? Give it a go. So I became their DJ, and we had a rodeo every year, because there's a park by the pub. There's a park. I don't think I've ever shown you it. You can see it from my balcony. Actually, there's a little park that's out there, and we used to have a rodeo with a bucking bronco and little stalls out, and I used to compare it. And I said a few bad words once on because so I've got a little mic attached, I've got a little mic, and I'm walking around the park going, okay, we got this going over here, we got this happening here, and we got someone on the rodeo right now. And I was like, ride it like you stole it. And everybody just looked at me and said, you can't say that. I was like, what did I do? And of course, that's why I got the hat. It's like, ride it like you stole it. And everybody just went, oh, behave yourself. I kept my job, to be honest with you. My job was kept, but everybody sort of found it funny in the end. But it was one of them things that happens. I'm not one for etiquette, I guess, or saying the right thing at the right time. I don't know. It was bloody funny, though. I thought it was funny. I was like, what's the matter with everybody? What have I done? So that's where the hat comes from. And I've got a little waistcoat as well. I can make myself look like a right proper cowboy. But then it all went pear-shaped for some reason. But I'm not going to go into that right now, because it's life happens and shit happens and everything else. And I'm going to take this off because, look, I keep knocking the bloody microphone. Slaphead. All the light shines off it and destroys everything. Right. Anyway, where were we? That's a little story about me. The show. I have to be my own thing here. Right. Like, let's come up on the chat while I was talking shite. What's going on? Yeah. Oh, no, not much going on. Very fetching now. Thank you, Kilobytes. Our different subject, but you said you was a DJ. Did you ever meet? No. We had a club that was a place called the Bishops. Sounds familiar. Human traffic quote, reach for the lasers. Safe. I did a video on my laser. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. I've always said that I wouldn't keep it strictly CB, although that's what I do. And I did do a video on my laser because I thought it'd be interesting. Didn't get many views at all, to be honest. It was just one of them things, I guess. I've dropped a subscriber again, haven't I? I went up to 847. 800. Yeah, I've lost a subscriber again. I think it's just YouTube being a dick. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway. What am I looking for? I'll show you this. It's in there. I don't know if it's in my CB stuff playlist, but I did and I should have the laser behind me now, sort of shining down or something, shouldn't I? Because it was bloody expensive Peter kit. Oh, I called it an odd added extra, but there you go. Not that I care. Let me just copy that and paste it into the chat. Copy. Go away. And paste it. Yeah, I'm messing. I like messing around with sort of video as well. I've really been into sort of messing around with video and stuff like that, but it's all cool. But anyway, guys, I don't think I'm going to stay much longer, unless you want me to. It's been an absolute pleasure as normal. Let's see if anybody's on the radio. No, but I've got loads of interference at the moment. I've got lines going down the screen. Yeah, next time I'll be live, we'll be at my 900 stream, and then be prepared for the 1,000, because that's going to be a party to end all parties. I don't know. I'm going to have to sort my life out by then. Yeah, we'll get the laser going and everything. But I think I'm going to call it a night there, guys. I'm afraid. Been an absolute pleasure having you all in. I don't know how many are in the chat. Oh, wow, I've got 25. I need a moderator again. I really need a moderator. I really hope that my moderator, Colin, he's not been very well, so I hope he's okay. And we'll see. But yeah, guys, I'm going to call it there because I'm running out of things to say, to be honest. A 5 hour straight. Well, I mean, I could sit here, get drunk, and talk crap. I don't mind doing that. I mean, because that's what I do on a Friday night anyway. But yeah, I'm sort of running out of things to say if I'm honest. I've been it's been a bit weird for me tonight. I'd like spontaneity when you have to sort of say you're going live and then you go live and then you've got to find things to say, and if people don't engage and stuff. But although no, you've been all very engaging. I just think I shouldn't have mixed that. Where is it? I shouldn't have. I said, bloody. Is my eye drooping yet? Because the moderator that's normally in, he's like, "Ow, your eye's drooping." But yeah, I've finished all the Jack. Yeah, it went up. Yeah, it went up to 847, but then dropped again because obviously people are watching my live stream and going, "No, this guy's a dick," which is fair enough. Fair enough. I know I don't appeal to everybody. I think I'm a bit like chalk and cheese. What's the other word for it? Don't know. You either love me or you hate me, and that's it. At the end of the day, guys, I'm just me. Hey, it was quite funny the other week, actually. I don't know what happened, but on YouTube, I as you know, I bloody hat. Look at the state of me. I know, Rod. That was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I actually, I'm surprised I don't get more of it, to be honest. I share all my videos on Facebook, as you know, to reach as much of an audience as I can. And one guy went, "I think this guy's a bit of a dickhead." I went, "Okay." And I just thought, I'm not going to get annoyed. I'm just going to ask why. I said, "Okay, why do you think I'm a dickhead? Give me the reasons you think I'm a dickhead." And you don't know who I am. You'd probably be a good friend. I mean, I always think the way to treat people that are idiots or don't like what you do, or I think you have to just go, "Oh, okay." You show them the hand of friendness. You show them the hand of, I don't know what it is. Instead of sort of lashing out at people, I think it's always best that you sort of speak to people in a way that is calm and yeah, just no reason to lash out. I mean, I've lashed out at a few people in my life, I tell you, but they were absolute dickheads and deserved it. But yeah, I always think it's always think it's better to sort of say to people, whatever. I mean, I'll stay a bit longer. I do need a 10100. I do need a 10100. But if you want me to stay, put a vote. Go on. Do you want me to stay? I will stay a little bit longer, but could be a technical fault with the clock. No, it's actually very well connected to YouTube. It's and I went on YouTube and it's gone up and gone down. It's just YouTube. YouTube's a deal. I don't care, guys. I've got, like I said earlier, I've got a great bunch of subscribers. You're all absolutely fantastic. You join in on the live stream. I'm a bit crap tonight, to be honest with you. I don't know why. I'm just a bit crap. Thank you, Derek. No, thank you, guys. And I'm sure there's a few. Stay. You want me to stay? Right. If I stay, right, I need to go in. Votes, please. Who wants me to stay? I'll stay. I will stay. It could get messy. It could get messy. I'll stay. Right, go on. Stay for another 2 hours. I'm not doing 2 hours. I'll get more. I don't mind because this is who I am. I like company. I like being out in the crowd. You know. Stay for another 2 hours. It's been a pleasure. Go on, stay. Okay. Well, right. Well, how many votes is that? I mean, you can tell me to F off if you want. Go. No, I've had enough. Get out of it. Get out of it. You need to sort yourself out. Get a life. Stop doing YouTube. Get a life. Work. Do work. Real work. I'll tell you what. My bloody. Stay another. Don't stay another. Don't get me singing. I know. Stay now. That's a Christmas song. Christmas is well and truly over. Right, stay. I've had. Well, how many stays I've had? Well, 1, 2, 3 stays. How many people are in the chat? Right. I need at least more than 50. I've got. Oh, it's gone down. I've got. Yeah, you see, people don't like drunk people, do they? People don't like drunk people. I had 33 viewers and now it's gone down. Go and have a pish. Hello, Derek. I know. Oh, dear. Where are you from, Derek, by the way? I probably asked this earlier. Great to catch up. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to your next video. Thank you, Peter. I'm not going yet. You've got to vote on whether you want me to stay or not. I've only got 16 people in the chat now. 16 people. I think I was at about 33 earlier. So that's all I can handle, to be honest with you. I couldn't handle some of these big YouTubers that have got like over 2 million subscribers and stuff, and they go live and they have like all these subscribers. You can't answer them all. I'd like to answer you guys. I like to be able to speak to you guys, you know. I will have a pish. You're obviously from Scotland. Hey, Al. I've got some really, really thank you, Tom. I've got some really nice friends that come from Arbroath, and I've been up to Arbroath a couple of times. I don't know what part of Scotland you're from. Ewan and Nikki, big friends of mine, went and stayed. We used to go and have. Jesus, what was that? If I say another time, I'm going to put 50p. I tell you what, I'll be rich. If I say another time, I'm putting another 50p in a pot. Each time I say I'm putting 50p in a pot. I tell you, because I am fed up with saying do you know what? I can't, my brain's just not engaging tonight. Stay. Hold on tight a bit longer. I will. Okay, I'll do it till 12. Stay and go and empty the dragon. Oh dear me, I can't believe you guys enjoy my little face, but there you go. Cider's bloody nice. I may as well finish the cider before I go anywhere else. That's all gone. It's all gone. No, I've been to Arbroath a couple of years and had New Year's in Arbroath. Really, really nice. To be honest with you, don't ever be tempted to wear Russian wife fronts because Chernobyl fallout. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. Nice one. I like that. Between Inverness and Aberdeen. So that's Arbroath is close, Derek. I spent 2 years running. Good friends of mine. They moved down to Crewe. You know, anybody know Crewe? Why would you move down to Crewe, for God's sake? Thank you, Zach. I don't know how you pronounce your Zaquani's Radio. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, plus, and going up by the hour or by the day a little bit. So, yeah. If I have to do another live stream in about a month's time, I won't have anything to say. I'll go, shit. Maybe I'll just have to try another antenna or something. I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Where was I? Yeah, I stopped in Arbroath with my friends in Arbroath. We had a great time on New Year's Eve. The only problem was I got called a Sassenach a couple of times. Went back to a house party and I was trying to explain that, yeah, okay, I'm from England and I don't care what. It's history. That history doesn't affect me. Okay, it probably affects you guys. I don't know in what way, but I'm like, I wasn't born when that shit happened. And I've got 2 really big, massive Scottish friends that I get on with really well, and they don't care where I'm from. So I don't get that. But I sat in a pub full of people in Arbroath calling me names and calling me a Sassenach and not being generally very nice. And I just sat there and went, come at me. What's the problem? If you knew me as a human being, you'd be really like, you'd get to know. And I said, come on, let's get the whiskies in instead. Let's stop this rubbish and have a couple of whiskies together and be happy. And that's what I'm like. That's what I'm like. Is a Sassenach very horrible, Derek? I don't know. I was under the impression it was, but I really enjoyed being in Scotland. What a lovely, beautiful place in the world to be. It's better than Coventry, I'll tell you that for nothing. But there you go. That's just and I've got really beautiful friends that come from Arbroath, and they're moving back up there. They're actually, they're not living in Crewe anymore. They're actually moving back up to Arbroath. I'm going to miss them. I mean, Crewe was quite a while to get to, but Arbroath's going to be even further away to get to. But maybe I'll get to have a New Year's in Scotland again. Yay! Because New Year in bloody England's crap. I'll say crap, not shit. It is shit. It's crap. It's absolutely balls. I know. I've been staying in the last couple of New Years and partying on my own, listening to Depeche Mode because I'm a sad git. But there you go. Anyway, I'll go for that piss. 10100, they call it. Ooh, and a burp away from the microphone. Now I'll have to turn the microphone off because the last time I went for a wee, everybody heard it. I sequestered you back again. I thought you went. Well, unless there's two people called sequestered. I was going to go, but everybody wants me to stay, so I'll stay. And I'll talk crap. Why you love me talking crap, I don't know. But I'll talk for a bit about stuff. Just give me a subject. I'll tell you what, give me a subject, I'll talk about it. Make sure it's not women's sex or drugs. And we're okay. Booze, maybe. I'm going to go for a 10100. Turn the volume back up. Derek, what was my first CB radio? Well, I was talking about this earlier, actually. I'm sure you were in early, and I did try and talk about it, but I forgot. Oh, is it? Hold on a minute. Yeah, it is. Sorry, sequestered. I'm mixing you up with someone else because I've had a couple of drinks. Derek, right, my first CB, and me and my brother bought two, I don't know the make of them. They were two CB radios, which had 14 and 30. I remember the channels, weirdly enough. So they had They were two walkie-talkies which had channel 14 and channel 30 on them. And my brother wasn't interested. I was absolutely interested in them. I mean, I've told this story many, many times on my live streams. And, of course, I turned it on. I'm talking to someone down the road. And I'm talking to someone else down the road. Now, I don't know what these would have been pushing out, but they are Fidelity. I've got a funny feeling they were two Fidelity walkie-talkies with channel 14 and 30. And I turned it on and I went, I'm speaking to someone down the road. What the hell? That's wicked. And then a friend of mine down the road, down the other road, so that was that way, that was this way. He actually got himself a Murphy home base. Do you remember the Murphy home bases? I did show you the grant, yes. He got a Murphy home base and he brought it up and he stuck the window. He stuck his antenna out the window in my mum's bedroom at an angle. And we were speaking to all these people more than we were speaking to on my little handheld. And I went, this is wicked. I mean, I was 13 at the time, 13. And you can ask a question. Look, guys, if you want to ask some questions about me, about the radio, about anything, fire away. I don't care. I'll ask whatever, unless they're not rude. After me, no. Let's not go there. And so yeah, and then I got my first radio, real radio, was say Uniden 100, and I loved it, and it had an AM board put in it as well, and DV27 and a loft on a biscuit tin. In fact, it wasn't a biscuit tin; it was a Quality Street tin. You know, when Quality Street tins were bloody big. Right, let's have a look. Please, can I ask a question? I have just got a 200 linear and want to test the SWR. Can I test the SWR in a meter that is rated at 100 watts? Will it? No. You see, the answer is in the question. You want to test a 200 watt linear on a SWR meter that is rated at 100 watts. No, you need a bigger SWR meter, I'm afraid. Different gear TV, you need a bigger SWR meter. You get, I mean, my bloody linear, I don't know where it's got to. I was supposed to get it back. See this SWR meter? You can't see that. Or maybe you can. It only goes up to 200 watts. That one. I don't know where you are, Different Gear TV. You could probably borrow this. But my linear that's coming back to me very soon is it's about 350 watts. So, but I don't know what I'm going to do to the building. I might light the building up a bit if I use that. Don't know. But yeah, I'm my linear. I don't know how many videos you guys have watched, to be honest. And maybe you don't watch a lot. Maybe you just go, oh, so there he is. I like it. Whatever. But yeah. A Maxim 21E, that was mine. Well, do you know what? I mean, my dad was it. Bless him. You're in Spain. Oh, okay. Okay, Bob. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. I know the calls. I know sequestered. I know you say stuff on my videos, and I know it's very hard to keep up with everybody, guys, and no offense to anybody, and I hope any offense is not caused. And I do try my best to remember everybody, but I'm getting old and going through midlife, which is a shame. I just actually put out asked if everybody wanted me to stay around because I was going to disappear, but I'll be going 3 hours, guys. Started at 8ish. I was doing some DX before I came on the radio. I was hoping we had a lot of American stations coming in and was hoping to carry on, but it didn't happen. They all disappeared. But next live stream, I reckon it will be, unless oh my God, it's gone up again. It's gone up again. I reckon someone's sitting there on watching me live going, I'm going to unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe. Bastards. Are you not drunk yet? Is my eye drooping yet, Lee? Which is my eye drooping? If my eye's drooping, then I'm drunk. Lee, you're gonna have to be do you want to be a moderator, buddy? Am I not drunk yet? I probably am. Do any of you guys watch Fred in the Shed, by the way? Oh, I'll tell you what was really nice the other day. I don't know if anybody watches Manchester Ringway Manchester. What's he called? Ringway Manchester. He really liked my video on my dipole. He's got 75,000 subscribers. And I thought, oh, thanks, man. That was really nice. That he took time out to actually sort of. I mean, I do watch his videos as well. If you're watching Ringway Manchester, I watch your videos as well. So it's all good. But yeah. So there you go. Right, what are we doing? Are you not drunk yet? Not at all out. I just found my Jew's harp. You've lost me, Derek. Yeah, well. Yeah, no, Fred's good. If it wasn't for Fred, I wouldn't have come back to the subbed Fred in the Shed. Yeah, I watch subbed Fred in the Shed. To be honest, if it wasn't for Fred in the Shed, I wouldn't be back on the radio. So I have him to thank. My last stream I did, there was a couple of people being a bit horrible to him. But it's a weird niche thing, isn't it, to do CB radio stuff, and it's very difficult to sort of, for me as well. I sort of keep thinking, like, are people going to get bored of this? I mean, because the cycle at the moment is going to get amazing, isn't it? We've got 2 years to go of this cycle. Now, I came back to radio where there's an absolutely amazing video when it was the bottom of the cycle. And I was flicking around and guys, honestly, go and watch some of my older videos. If you're new to the channel, go and watch some of my older videos, because yes, it's very amateur and I don't believe I'm anything bloody special, to be honest, but go and watch some of my older videos, because it's just the contacts that I made at the time. I mean, that's what it's about for me. I try and make it a little bit streamed and edit it so it looks good and stuff, and I try my best, I really do. But and I should have done this with this video, but I went out one day for the Delta Romeo Group Net, and I videoed a lot of it, but then I sort of went up onto sideband and upper sideband, and there was these two voices, and I was like, where are they coming from? And I think I was using a Linko DX70 at the time. Yes, I was. And I was flicking around the channels trying to find where, and I don't use AM enough. AMs are fantastic. I think AMs are fantastic. If you've got no noise and you can get it sorted, I think AM's fantastic. I was looking for where these signals were coming from, and I was like, USB, FM, bloody try AM. There was these two Americans. Before all this was going on, before we were getting all this sort of like American stations coming in at the moment, like I've been here in America now for 7 months. 7 months I've been here in America. It's been absolutely bloody amazing, right? He is, Peter. Yeah, Andy Kirby. I'm subscribed. I think I'm pretty much subscribed to all the YouTubers. Anyway, this is a story about before all this. Like, if anybody's back and new to the radio, 3 years ago, we didn't have all these stations coming through like they are now. We didn't have. And I guess a lot of you aren't new to the radio. We all know there's the cycle of the sun, and this is what's happening. So this was 3 years ago, where the radio, you'd get your Summer Skip, you'd get your bloody El Comandante, and you'd get your Spain, and you'd get your 31 Division. I've got a good friend in 31 Division, so I've got nothing against them or anything. You get the Italians, Oscar, 1,000 watts. Yeah, thanks, Oscar. We know. Apparently, you can talk to him if you try. And El Comandante, apparently he's got a call sign and you can go and speak to him if you want to. And now we've got the problem with bloody Igori, haven't we, on 555? Jesus Christ. What's wrong with these people? It's radio, for God's sake. Enjoy it. Anyway. Where was I? I was flicking around these channels and I heard these two Americans, and this is before all the American stuff was coming through at the time. And I'm like, they're on AM. So I go on AM. I go on the side. Nothing back. And these guys were giving me 1030 plus, 20 plus, 1030. So, you know, they're sort of waving about. And I'm like, on the side. Okay, where's that side at all of a sudden? Where's that side at? I'm not cider. Where's that cider? Where's that side at? And I said, this is Tango Charlie 101 Central UK call. And he was like, where's the UK at? I'm not kidding. The video's up there. You can see it for yourselves. He was like, where's the UK at? His mate had to come in. He went, you got a beam? Well, point it northeast. Was it northeast? I can't remember. Like I say, the video's out there. It would be northeast. Where were they? I don't know where they were. And this was one of the first times I sort of encountered America, and where they were, I don't know. I think they were. I'm trying to remember. I'd have to watch the video. I think they were Carolina somewhere, North Carolina, and this guy didn't know where the UK was, and I found that amazing. I just there were obviously two farmers or something doing their thing, and it was just like, so you're in the UK? I went, yeah, I'm in the UK, central UK. I'm in between the cities of Birmingham and Coventry. Have you got a map? You can go and find it. No idea of what a map is. You know what I mean? It was like, no idea what the hell a map is. And this other guy's going, where's the UK? I don't understand. Where's the UK? And it's like, just two guys in the field doing farming with CB radios. And that was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. It's got to be the most strangest copy I've ever had. And I got it all down on video. I've shared. Maybe I'll tell you what, I'll edit that down one day and put it up as one of the strangest contacts I've ever had into US. How about that? But that will happen, guys. Go and have a flick round AM. And yeah, but, I mean, there was another time as well. It was, again, about 3 years ago, and it was late one night. And I was just flicking around the channels, and there was these two bloody hell, put my teeth back in. Let's have a drink. What? Wake up, comment on live stream. Well, that's not my problem. Lee's just told me you can't comment on a live stream. I don't know why that is. Oh Jesus! I got number one. Hello, I'm just going to say hello to Nigel because I've got a super fan, and I said this before. Hello, Nigel. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I was going to go a bit 10 minutes ago, but I'm talking about radio stuff. I don't know. Yeah, apparently Lee can't. Derek Brown, on a scale of 1 to 200, how drunk are you now? Cincinnati. Hello, John Solo from Cincinnati. Right, okay. Derek, on a scale of 1 to 100, how drunk are you now? 50. I'd say 50. I'm telling my stories. I quite like telling my stories about CB radio stuff, to be honest. Anyway, where was I? I don't know why that is. I've just had a message from Lee, who was in the stream earlier. He says he can't say anything. 7 kilobytes. You're a 7. Everybody falls in. Hello, John from Cincinnati. Did I speak to you earlier, John? I did speak to a John on 415 earlier, and I did try to get back to you as well at 8 o'clock, but no. So anyway, I'm just gonna bloody call Lee. Lee, what's the problem? Why can't you get back into the live stream? I'm still live now, so it's not my end, it's your end. I've still got people chatting. I should have gone live with him, got him into the live stream. Lee, what's the problem? Why can't you get back into the live stream? He's had the message. I'm still live now, so it's not my end, it's your end. Anyway, where were we? We were on about them Americans on AM. Now I'm on about 2 Norwegians. One late night, and I think in June or summer was it? And it's a shame I didn't video this one. I've been into radio for 39 years. I'd love to see a live radio tour. Oh, thank you very much, John. What I do. We go live when I hit like every 100. This is my narcissistic. I call it narcissistic because that's what people would probably say it is. That's the time in the UK at the moment. And stuff. I've just bought this recently for a stupid amount of money, which is a waste of time. But bollocks to it, I don't care. I don't know what's going on. Are you still with us, Al? Nice to see you. To see you, nice. Did I just say that? I did. I don't know what's going on. He keeps messaging me. Lee, what's going on? He says he's 10 minutes behind as well. I'm trying to tell a story. I can't. It's not. It's your. I don't. Bollocks. I'm sorry, guys. If it's not working, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Turn it off and on again. Yes, that's hit it with a hammer, as they say. Look at the state of my app, for God's sake. Hello. Why do I bother wearing it? Because the reflection for the lights. Look, that's what's going on with the radios? That's my it doesn't work like that, does it? And then you can't put it over the ears anyway. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it, and I don't care. I do enjoy it. It's requested off. What? Take what off? What are you on about? Off. What? Off. Story. Look, I'm trying to tell you a story. Not in the bloody you absolute gits. Keeping me staying on the live. I'm going to go on. Shall have to borrow one of my meters. Oh, okay. Oh, Lee, you're now in the stream. What happened? What are you doing, you numpty? It's a good job he's a friend of mine, isn't he? Right. Have you noticed I'm going grayer? Right. Where was I? I don't know where I was. Where was I? My 2 Norwegian friends. It was the funniest thing. Derek Bain, 1 to 10, unique. All good, Al. What a ripping you're going to give me if you ever get a copy. Mate, I've had loads of... Derek, we've probably actually spoke to each other. My problem is I don't keep a logbook anymore. I tried. I spent 24 hours putting all my logs into a online logbook. Or not an online logbook, a computer bloody program logbook. I lost it all. Last week? Jesus, this alcohol is hitting me, guys. Is my eye drooping yet? It's not, is it? So I'm okay, obviously. Last year, again, in a video, if you care to watch my videos, go and have an Ali-thon, a 101-thon, if you like, and watch my videos. You might enjoy them, you might not. We had I'm saying again, and it's really annoying the shit out of me. We had a load of 108 division coming into. I've spoke to a lot of 108 division, to be honest, when it happens. Derek may have not made contact, but there you go. I won't give you a ripping, Derek. It would be nice to make the copy, mate. It would be absolutely brilliant, and I'll remember you. You'll have to give me a call sign. I've spoken to loads of 108 division. It's always a bloody pleasure, mate. It is really nice to get my signal up to Scotland. So, yeah, and Ireland, and anywhere in the world. I love you all, guys. I'm getting soppy now. Anyway... Right, what's your favourite contact this year and last year? Oh, Jesus. Well, last year had to be Frankie, 91 Division. As you all know, at the end of I'll do it now. No, I won't do it now because you think I'm going. It's got to be Frankie, 91 Division last year from Wales. This year, it's got to be Steve from Australia. Oh, Lee, are you caught up now, Lee? I'm not sure how far behind you are. So, yeah, Australia's got to be my best contact. But I've been here in 91 Division. I want to get through to Australia again. I don't mind any contact. And it was really weird the other day, Al. I had this moment of... I sort of every day, guys, I get up in the morning. If I'm not at work, I should turn my radio on before I go to work. But if I did, I'd probably hear stuff and I wouldn't get to work. I work for myself, as everybody knows. But I get up in the morning, I come upstairs, I put my crumpets in the toaster, I get the tea on the go. Do you know what? Who would like to see the day in the life of a CB operator? Because I'll do a video on it. I seriously will. If you want to see that, I'll do it. Right? Day in the life of a CB operator. It'll be very boring. You won't get it. Well, you will get it because it's probably what you guys do every day anyway. I'll do it. I'll do the day in the life of a CB operator. I'll do it. Oh, excuse me. It's better out than in, isn't it? So anyway, where was I? I don't know where the bloody hell I was anymore. And I'm not that because the eye's not drooping yet. Oh, no, it's going, isn't it? Which one's going? I don't know which one's going, but one of them's going. Day in the life of a CB operator. I'm going to do a video on that. You don't want to see me in my dressing gown. You've already seen me in my dressing gown anyway. For any new people that are watching, I was trying to sort a live stream out a couple of weeks ago. 101's cribs. Yeah, it's not much of a crib, Tom. A couple of weeks ago. Again, I've got a lot of new subscribers in here that I've not seen before. No, there's 50% new and 50% sort of ones that are always in here. And thank you. I enjoy your company, all of you. Yeah, I was trying to sort a live stream out, and I sat here in a dressing gown and not much else on, and I went live. I've just started with Cluster DX. Oh, nice one, Derek. I've got Cluster. We're all on Cluster. Yeah, and I went live. I didn't know I'd gone live, and people were watching me live in my dressing gown. I did delete the video. I should have kept it up, really. I mean, because that's who I am. I mean, everybody does things wrong, and I think if you do things wrong, I mean, even the people we probably watch on TV and film and music do things wrong, and maybe I should have kept that up. And just gone, this is me being a twat, and I've fucked up. I'm getting sweary, so there you go. The alcohol is kicking in. And I do apologise if that upsets anybody. I really do. But I do get a little bit sweary when I've had a drink. So, yeah. So I should have kept that, yeah. But anyway, back to these two Norwegian stations. I've told you about these two AM stations I heard, which were farmers somewhere. Oh, a crumpet. Oh, shit. Yeah. Al, thank you for that. Okay, but no. I'd never go there, sequestered. No. A crumpet, right? I don't know if there's any Americans left in the. I will go and show you what a crumpet is. I will get the laugh amongst yourself about how Al's doing tonight. I don't care. It's. I'd normally I'd be on a Friday night. I'd be sitting at home, sitting on the radio, sitting on the computer, and watching a bit of maybe. I don't watch TV, you see. I watch YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube stuff. So I'll go and show you what a crumpet is. Anybody in the chat that doesn't know what a crumpet is? I know. Pikelet. They're called pikelets and crumpets. Yeah. No, Al. You've made me go to the kitchen now and get a crumpet. Oh, can you see Henry on the back? Oh, bless him. He's had a walk today. He's been looked after. He's also been on the Alba. He is K9 101.5 as well. Or K9 2610. Crumpets. Weird bread products where the butter melts into the crumpet and makes a mess all over your plate. Crumpets, guys. What's Derek? What's on your t-shirt, Al? That is another YouTuber I watch called Stuart Ashen. Really, how do I explain Stuart Ashen? I've met him. He's got a lot of subscribers. He's got over 1 million subscribers. I did talk about him earlier as it goes. Let me just. I'll tell you what. For every I've said tonight, you can all drop 50p into a box and save some money because I've said a lot tonight. Let me just. I did it again. Oh, Nutella. Bit of lemon curd. How about that for a slice of fried gold? Ashens, Stuart Ashens. And it may Stuart Ashens. Why is it not coming up on my bloody Stuart Ashens? Stuart Ashens. There you go. Can you see that? How many subscribers has he got? I can't see how many subscribers he's got. 1.58 million. It's very funny, to be honest. Are they? 3 point. Do you know how much these crumpets are? 89p. No, not Marmite. Oh, Zakwan, really? Zakwan's radio. Bit of lemon. Do you know what? I just put butter on them. That's all I do in the morning. I have 3 in the morning. So these will last me 2 days. So 3 in a pack. Bloody bit of crumpets. Bob's your uncle. With a bit of leftover booze. Oh, is it working now, Lee? I'm glad the feed is working. Nigel loves you. I know Nigel's in there, my super fan. Nice, I've got one super fan. Yeah, well, Hello, Nigel. Nigel, you're watching. Hello, I'm going to give you a shout. I can't remember your call sign. You. It's a weird call sign because you're not in any groups or anything, are you? But hello, Nigel. I've got a super fan. His name's Nigel. You'll find him on 565. Is it 565? Most nights with John 288, and you'll find him there and ask him questions. It really jacked the prices up on of him. Really, kids. Is crumpet a very, very sort of English thing? Is it? No, Marmite. Lemon curd. If I was going to put anything in my crumpet, it'd be lemon or honey. I love honey. Or what's that bloody stuff they sell in Canada? Oh, I can't think straight, so I'm not going to bother. Apparently, we've got no vegetables in the UK. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. I mean, I did go and every Saturday. It's probably why I've not been getting out for the Tango Charlie net on a Saturday. Every Saturday, I cook for me and the missus. But it's really nice because what we'll do, we'll have a. I'll make this pasta bake. She loves it. She loves it. I'm not going to say anything else just in case I get into trouble and my YouTube video will talk down. So I'll shut up. I make a curry sometimes. I make Tex-Mex another time. Salad. Cook a salad. That's for you, Maxine, if you're watching. I'll cook a salad for Debs. Anyway. Right. Not be confused with tiffin. What is tiffin now? Maple syrup. That's the one, Adrian. Maple syrup. Did I just do that? I did. I love maple syrup. I went to Canada about 11 years ago, 2011. That's more than 11 years ago. We travelled the Rockies, all over. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the names of the places. Well, Banff, we went to Banff. Banff was absolutely beautiful. I wish I was on the radio then and took a little walkie-talkie with me because we went up to one of the big mountains in Banff. And there was snow. It was covered in snow, and I could have spoke to the world up there. But 11 years ago, I'm not sure what the sunspot activity would have been like. Probably not that good. I don't know. It was 11 years ago, so it would have been the end of the last 11-year cycle. Although the last 11-year cycle wasn't that good, wasn't it? Marmite, no, I don't like Marmite. It's like no, you're saying words now that I don't understand. And I've run out of booze. No, I haven't. I've got this last bit of cider left. I started off shit tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I started off shit tonight, but it's gone better. Well, you lot are still watching, so you must be enjoying my time. Anybody drinking still? Crumpets is what they call them in the UK. I should leave you a link for Ashens as well. He's very funny. If you like that sort of stuff. Ashens is met him about 3 times now, and he's got 1.5 million subscribers and always remembers me, which is really nice. And they've got offshoots of other stuff. He's not a CBer either. He just does stuff. How can I explain it? This is where the T-shirt comes from. I'm going back to the T-shirt stuff. What's the word? I really don't know what the word is. He looks at crap. Just crap. He just looks at crap and goes, well, this is shit. This is shit. He buys a lot of stuff from pound shops and goes through it and see if it's any good. That's what he does. But he does it in a funny way. I met him a few times. JD Honey, yeah, cans of beer. Just poured a large rum. Oh, what sort of rum? Oh, you've just given me an idea, guys. Hi, Maxine and John. Maxine and John still here? I'm not sure. They're probably watching in bed together. I'm gonna go back up to the Long Min one. Apparently, John said to me. Now I don't know any of you guys are in the Tango Charlie group yet. But John said if they've got the camper van up there, I'm going to host a Tango Charlie group net one night. How about that for a slice of fried gold? As long as they let me sleep in their camper van for the night. I wonder if they're watching. I'll crash on the floor. They'll probably kick me out onto the Long Mind. Oh, get out! You're staying out there for the night. You absolute waste of time. I don't know. Maybe before I start my stream, I should get drunk before I start my stream, because this is scary shit, guys. Anyway, I've run out of everything that I brought over to the table to drink, and so I need to go to the kitchen and get something else. So I will be back in a sec. Speak amongst yourselves. I'll stick the radio on. Who's on 525?
Whoever's talking behind you is loud. Nearly as loud as you are. Yeah, it's strange, let's see. Well, yeah, that's Alan's live stream. He's still going. What time is it anyway? Hang on.
Talking about me.
11. Yeah, he's still going. Oh, Roger Dodge, bless him.
I should go on the side, shouldn't I? Nah.
Well, occasionally he keeps going back to me, so I'd like to have a half a ear on that, and then...
I'll let you listen into the guys talking about me. Radio, isn't it?
People on radio turning him down, so, yeah.
I need to get some more drink or booze or whatever.
I know, I'm the same these days. I'm trying to listen
Look at the state of me.
Hard work, let's say. Yeah, I do that at work, because I have one that I thought listened to an SCR in America, and I listened to another SCR over in the northwest of England. So I wanted the right here, one in the left ear. And very occasionally,
I should have took the. Oh dear me! What a state to get into.
You know what I mean? I'm talking to one on one channel and one on another channel, and yes, hard work. Oh, good, yeah. I know you mean there, John. Oh, bless. And now and again, I have one lot down talking to the others properly, and vice versa. Or, I'm all right one way round, so I keep talking radio.
Cheers, Derek. I hope to catch you on the radio soon, bud. I'm not going to be lasting here much longer, to be honest. Thanks for keeping me going, guys. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be still going. What time is it? It's 23:30. On the 3.5 hour mark, I think. Said I was only going to do 3 hours. So, no, it's been a pleasure. I may just, I've got some monkey shoulder. People say that's a crap whiskey. I think it's a very nice whiskey, to be honest. I know it's a blend, but I quite like that. Not had one for a while, to be honest, as you can see. Or just finish off the Jack Daniels. I think I'll finish off the Jack Daniels, and then we'll have to... No, I haven't finished the bloody cider yet. Bloody hell. A bit keen, aren't I? No, guys, it's been a pleasure. I think I will probably knock it on the head very soon. I doubt I've got many in here anymore. 19, I've still got 19, which is strange. It's been held at 19 for a while. I'm not sure if that's true, but guys, yeah. Look out for the next video. I'll try and get out a little bit more. I've had a lot of health problems and stuff like that. Not been feeling great, even though everything says I'm great. Bloody hat. I need a few new hats for live streams. I just look stupid now. I am getting very drunk. I'll probably end up speaking on the radio for a bit longer in a bit. But guys, it's been a pleasure. I've been crap tonight, to be honest. I've done better live streams than this, if I'm honest. Yeah, I just, yeah, sometimes spontaneity. I think what I'll do for the next, I'm not going to let anybody know when I hit the 900, and I'm just going to go spontaneously live, because I prefer it that way, because you have to think of things to say and stuff, and it's difficult. Steve managed it though, didn't he? Steve Stevens, who was one of the reasons I started going live. But Derek, thank you very much for joining in, and everybody else for joining in. I am going to end this. What time is it? It's 32. Get on the PMR. Do you know what? It's gone quiet. It's gone quiet. I can beam the PMR, but I've only got peak cap is good with headphones. Peak cap. I think I get that. I need to get some little headphones. I just need to see what's going on. I mean, I don't even know how you're hearing this. There's got to be a way to do this a lot better than what I'm doing it, to be honest. I'm a bloody amateur at the end of the day. Thank you, Tom. No worries, mate. No worries. Yeah, I am going to call it a night. I'll finish this and I'll call it a night. I said I'd finish that. I didn't say it 2 minutes. In a minute, I'm going to have this. This is sort of booze left over from Christmas and stuff. No, it's been a pleasure, guys. It always is, and I love having you in here. But I'm not going to go all wistful and everything about it all the time. I do love seeing you. I see 21. You see 21. What do you mean you see 21? I don't understand, Sequestered. What do you mean you see 21? What do you see? Where's the 21? No, I don't get it. Thanks for confusing me. I see 21. That's cryptic, that is. TC218. Thanks, Adrian. No, thanks, guys. Honestly, I think the next live stream, I think for if and when I do hit the 900, I'm just going to go. I'm going live. I don't think I'm going to put it out there because it's a bit like, you know. Anyway, I am going to end this, guys, because I am actually getting very drunk, I think. 20. It's gone up from 19. Oh dear. That's that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. And guys, have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, if I can say that properly. Bit of JD. I mean, I'm sure some of you want to watch me and wait for me to fall off my chair. I'm not sure. Henry, we're going. Yes, we are. Can you see him in the background? There he is. There. You're not leaving that. He's not leaving that poor alone, guys. Yeah. No, it's great to have you all in here, guys. Honestly, and it's just about having a laugh. It's like being out in the pub, but we're with a live stream together. So I'm going to end it there. I'm going to try and get out of the weekend. Try and get some high ground. If you hear me, give me a shout. Yeah, that's all I can say. Give me a shout if you hear me. I'm happy to contact any of you guys any of the time, whatever day, night, where you are, whatever. It doesn't matter. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you for joining in. Honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to say goodbye and finish this. My daughter may be coming tomorrow, so I don't know what's going on there either. But have a good weekend, guys. Enjoy the DX. It's going to get better and better, or worse. It depends how you look at it, really. It honestly, I love having you in here. And that's Zello. And I know exactly who it is as well. So hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Let me get onto Zello. And I do have a Zello channel, guys, if you want to. It's called Al101. Adam, you're a twat. I'll spin her in the bubble.
I don't know, Father Mucker.
You do know I'm live at the moment, don't you?
Are you? Oh. Hello, Mr. Burst. Listeners and viewers, thank you very much. Please subscribe to his channels. He will be thanking us very much.
Adam, you shouldn't really be using that accent in this day and age, but do what you got to do, mate.
Alright, mate, how you doing? You gotta go and listen to El's channel and subscribe to his videos, like, because they look really good, you know.
Oi, you absolute idiot. When are you going to get your... Have you got your antenna? This is Adam, right? It's another Coventry breaker, right? Sorry, I haven't gone yet. I was supposed to be going. I was just saying goodbye. I was just saying goodnight to everybody, but then you went and turned up on my Zello and did stupid things. What I'm asking you is, when are you going to get that bloody antenna up?
I've got a new Antron 99 that's up to a fashion. It's reasonably well sward, but it's a bit of a William Heath Robinson install at the minute.
Get it bloody sorted so you can get back on the radio. You don't know what you're missing. Guy's telling me don't know what he's missing. Of course, he can't see what you're saying, but he don't know what he's missing, does he? America nearly every day. 44 division, 43 division, bloody Australia. I think he's fell out of radio, with the radio. Anyway, Adam, I've got to go. So say goodbye to everybody.
Be seeing you.
That's Adam. He's another Coventry station, but he doesn't come on that much, to be honest. So good night, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you very soon. And keep on watching, keep on subscribing, and keep on liking. Love you to bits, guys. Take care. If I can press the button.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.